Are you feeling down about life? Are you just not getting the girls that you want? That's too fucking bad, because over here we are positive. It's your boy, the motherfucking DR. Yes! You see it. We're back again. Yeah. Cut the music. Stop that. Pop the balloon reaction, me versus my bullshit. I am your host, the Danger Russ. Yeah, man. I kind of fucked up at work, man. I did something. I mean, it wasn't a horrible thing, but it was a new project, and we're supposed to collab on it. And it was a project that no one had ever done before. So this is kind of the new terrain. And so we had an idea of what we wanted to do, but it didn't work out that way. And then I didn't realize all the things I needed to do on my end. But, you know, it's one of those things where if you see it, then you can do it. And then, you know, we know what it is. We had to iron it out a little bit together. But I was a little bit irritated by that. But I wanted to take the lesson. And I didn't have a topic for today. And the lesson was really, we made it. And this is going to be something that's going to be very beneficial, because other people will see the mistakes that me and this other person made collabing, and they'll be able to go farther, and now they can get a sense of what they like and what they don't like. But it took us to go out there and get our dicks kicked in and fuck up for other people to now come in line and go, I like that, I don't like that, okay, cool. But that comes from being positive. And I watched a Red Pill content creator, and for whatever, I just want to make myself laugh. And it was, I forget what it's about. It's about something with women. But man, the analysis was like, all right. Like I was kind of like, But man, it was all these terms, and it was a negative quotient of the sexual marketplace, and everything was just negative. Like, do y'all even like women? We'll talk about that, because people who say that they like women don't really like that, because I used to say that stupid bullshit, which I actually do like women. Let's get it going.
Go ahead and ask them a question.
Where do you live, and how is your work-life balance?
Okay. Let's start with your name and age first.
Okay, right here, when I told myself today, I'm going to be more positive and we'll talk a little bit more action. Right here, let's announce our presence. I'm Jacket Flannel Man. I got a good voice. I am a man. Here's how I'm going to put my spin on your question. Your question was fucking stupid. Women on dates, fucking clueless. Women in bedrooms, clueless. For the most part. They might have skills here and there. They don't know how to lead. They just don't. They don't want to do it. They don't dream about doing it. They dream about getting led. All of their fantasies have to do with being led. Women aren't submissive. Well, they dream in that submissive shit. You ain't got to tell them you're my submissive. They dream in that shit. They fantasize being led by a dope motherfucker. So let's get it started. Go.
Come on up. Your name and age.
I'm Lewis. I'm 37. I
The
drive
voice.
trucks. My work-life balance is terrible. I work every day. So, yeah.
And her other question was, where do you live?
I live in Cleveland. Yeah.
My work-life balance is tough. I work a lot of money, but I take some time to be with the right one. I definitely am glad I came out on the show and seen a sexy creature such as yourself. It's got me thinking maybe I need to dial it back, take some time to really enjoy my life. Life can't all be a grind. You might fall out tomorrow, so I got time today. We've got to be able to flip it. Positive people seek positive results, and they also see the world around them in opportunity. And this is one of the big differences between the motherfuckers that do and the motherfuckers who can't. There's no middle ground, niggas. There's the motherfuckers that do and the motherfuckers that can't. The motherfuckers that can't It's 1,000 rationalizations, 1,000 negative shits. The motherfuckers that do, they look for opportunity.
Let's go. Your name and age.
Hey, Keith, 36, South Florida.
The voice.
What do you do?
I'm a traffic maintenance engineer. Yeah.
And also, where are you located?
South Florida. Yeah, Broward County.
And how's your work-life balance?
I have the weekends off, Monday through Friday.
If you're gonna talk shit, talk shit. Talking shit can be positive. Broward County, where the wolves stay out. You like wolves? Yeah, we hungry out there. We hungry. You know, you look like a delicious little snack. I might have to talk to you later. Like you can be that. LA, stand up. Chicago niggas. I always want to tell you they're from Chicago. Nigga, I'm from Chicago. Like, all right. I mean, what am I supposed to do with that? But Harlem too. Harlem, New York niggas will always shout out their borough. LA niggas will always shout out like a neighborhood. Like, I'm from the Bay. Like, I'm from like this town. I'm from, this part of Compton. Like, I'm like, all right, I don't know where that is. I'm not from Compton. Like, I'm from East Compton. Like, I don't know where Compton is. I've never been to Compton. I don't particularly want to go to Compton. It sounds nice, but I don't know nobody from there, so I don't go there. That's my rule.
Blue collar kind of man. I get off at 4:30.
Hey! My nigga. What did he do? Look at her. I love to see it. Hang on, let me pause my shit. Hang on. There I is. You know what's crazy about that? Let her turn me away. Fuck it. I put the work in. Let her turn me away. Shit, I'm feeling you. I'm off at 4:30. Turn me away then. Tell me if you're ready. Shit.
Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Antonio. I'm 42.
The voice. I don't know about the cut. It's a little high. I like the beard. It's okay. We know we're not 42. We're not 21 is all I'll say there.
Oakland, California. Yeah.
See what I mean? Oakland, California. It's not ever just Cali. It's like, I'm from Oakland, California. He'll be from, but he'll say apparently like there's all like different places too. Oh, you ain't from this spot of Oakland. You're from this side of Oakland. That's not the real side. It's the real side.
And as far as my work-life balance goes, I work in banking. I'm 5 days a week.
I heard that.
I usually have not Mondays, excuse me. I usually have Saturdays and Sundays off. However, I do live a very active lifestyle, run 5 days a week. Keeping myself in shape is something that's very important to me. So, but for the right person, I'm willing to make some adjustments and things like that. Yeah.
I like a decent smile. The only thing I would say come off that just a little bit where I might go is less of like the perfect answer. Like, I'd be willing. I know I just said it, but now that I think about it, I like a little bit more of, if I want to put a little bit back on her, right? If we come together, we find out that we really feeling each other. I don't like to have women assume that I'm already home. You know what I'm saying to you? Like, I just think there's an element of like mystery, like a little bit of that sexual tension. Will they, won't they? Like, I'm not giving you the whole cow, right? Like, look, you're going to have to put a little work in. You're going to have to meet me, 35% of the way. The leader is always delivering more value. So, but yeah, you got to come up with something.
Your name and age and the answer to your questions.
My name is Bobby. I'm 38.
Good voice.
I work in TV production. I have a good work-life balance.
Oh, we do a little TV production. A little sassy, but I like the baritone bass.
During the week, I'm pretty free in the evenings, and I also have weekends free every other weekend because I have kids.
And then where are you located?
In the DMV.
That song was one of the nastiest songs that a woman did, and now 25 years later, it's on a commercial. My neck, my back. But and white people love that song for some odd reason. I figured that out. Like, white people just love this song. But I like more busy than not busy. And I know people say like this, find your purpose, find your purpose. I would say, how do you have just the one? Do 5 of your fucking hobbies and some goofy shit you're into and live your fucking life. You shouldn't have a lot of time to date in the sense of it's not my priority to date. You know, I'm not looking to settle down and prioritize a female relation. I mean, look, I like the company of beautiful women. I like engaging, talking to them, peeling back the layers. Leave it there. But no, I'm not sitting around just waiting for bitches. Oh!
All right. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I think you have a beautiful smile, nice teeth. It's a it feeling that I need to feel. When I'm with a woman, I just need to know like that, yo, that's me. And I just don't get that. That's what it is.
Okay, that was stupid. We're losing points now. What does that mean? What does any of that mean? See, this is the difference between a lot of motherfuckers that do and don't too. Specific, what do you mean? You better be able, if she pushes back, you better be able to say, okay, cool. This was an answer, and this is a thing and a rule I never fucking break. I don't even know what fucking happened. But that was stupid. She was feeling the nigga. He blew it. This is how quickly it happened. His eyes wasn't turned on. I'm trying to be positive. Please turn on your eyes. She was feeling you. All you had to do is not give a fuck about anybody else. You could. She might not be your first choice. Take her home. Call the others. You know it did. Listen.
Now, is he someone that's your type?
He is. He is.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. And he also popped over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
When you first came out, I loved your skin tone. You remind me of my mother. My mother was a very
Never compare a woman to your mother. I know it's a great compliment. It's not the compliment you think it is. It's like if she says, you remind me of my dad.
she was a darker skinned, beautiful woman. So I wanted to hear you out. But it's just initially like kind of what he said, just feeling like I need my woman to light this fire in me. And I don't feel like that. Not you're beautiful, don't get me wrong. And then my work life, I feel like you were gonna pop me because I do work.
Yes,
all
sir.
the time.
Yes, sir.
So
The negative mindset. All he had to do was lead with positivity so she could follow. His mind, it was him versus his bullshit. Oh, she's gonna pop me. Oh, she's gonna pop me. Oh, she's gonna pop me. And then what happened? When we came out in the world, we gave a negative answer. And now we have a negative result. You talking to you. You want a show called Pop the Balloon. Now pop the balloon and find time in your schedule. Show's called Pop the Balloon and Find Love. I hate this purpose shit because what is your purpose for being on this show? What is your purpose for talking to this bitch? What is your purpose for wearing this fucking outfit today? Fuck a purpose. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Do your job, make some money, have some fucking kids. You don't have to find maybe your purpose is selling fucking insurance. That's not to solve all as long as I found my purpose, here come the hoes. What does she also want us? I've been dreaming about a man who sells insurance and has his own insurance business. That's all. Now my pussy's wet. No one gets a wall-to-wall coverage like this motherfucker. He did dental and medical. Oh, it's on. Find your purpose.
Okay. Now, is he
Find your purpose for yourself. It's like if a bitch said, I found my purpose. I'm a doctor. Like, if the bitch is ugly, I'm not going to be like, damn, well, that's dope. I don't give a fuck. The bitch could say I'm a cartoon character. If she's fine, I'll let a lot of it go.
when that's your type?
He is.
Thank
Dummy.
you. And then last two guys over here pop. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I probably
The negative, the positive went right out the window, didn't it? Now I'm yelling. See, that's what I'm saying to you. See, I named my emotions today. Frustration, a little irritation, but I'm learning. You know, you gotta, look, I'll put it out there. There you go. I'm not perfect.
because you mentioned prayer life and atheism.
What
I'm
the
not a
fuck?
Christian. I don't follow any sort of Western religion at all. I am spiritual. And I feel like that I feel like you probably want someone who's more spiritual, more into religion. But other than that, you are gorgeous.
Who's he talking to? This is the biggest problem. This is something I'll share. I'll give this one for free. I don't like to do that. And I don't have like consulting. I'm not trying to do that either. I don't know how people do it. But he's only talking to himself. And that's okay because most people talk to themselves. Who are you with 100% of the time? And most people are by themselves, like probably what? 70% of the time you're by yourself. This was all him. I think that probably you would have popped me for being a spiritual. You wanted someone more spiritual. She ain't say that. She ain't say that. You probably wanted this. She ain't said that. You said that. You told yourself. And you popped off the. I'm trying. No, positive. Stop. I'm trying to do, man. But it's frustrating to me. I'll name that emotion. It's frustrating because these dudes are good dudes. You can tell they're all straight. They're all working hard. Very intelligent, probably. But we just live in the prism of I'm negative. Everything is bad. All the women are bad. Everyone's gonna pop me. And I get it. You learn off of your experiences. But Jesus fucking Christ, either learn how to do something or start viewing your past life with positivity. Was there anything good that came from getting rejected by them goofy bitches? Was there anything that came from losing? Was there anything that came from her cheating on you? Can you take anything from it? Do you have to just sit in the pool, like a little bathtub, like a dirty bathtub of negativity?
From head to toe, I walked around. I mean, you walked around. I was like, okay, wow. But
Thank you.
But I was just like, nah, that would probably be an issue. But good luck to you, though.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So is he
Like,
someone-
just cut the top of this thing off. Like, it's just too high. Let it go. I'm in my 40s too. I don't like it either. Just let it go. You know what? Go ahead and be bald. Like, let's see what he would look like. See, you put a little brim on. You put a little. I used to be good at drawing. Little brim. See, he would look tight. He would look tight in the brim. We can get a little shirt. Get a little shirt. We get a full shirt. You know, have a collar. You know, put a little collar on. Look smooth with it. Right? Yeah. Little flare out. You know, little shit like this. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? We 40. Let's have fun with it. We 40. We know how to work it now. Let's show them we 40 shit, bitch. I'm grown. Let's have some grown folks fun, bitch.
That's your type.
He is. Love that you work out 5 days a week. I do too.
Okay, then.
You see what I'm saying? I'm not wrong. The negative mind gets it. See, it's always like, this is true psychological fact. A person telling something negative to you will sit in front of the positive things. You'll see this with a fucking beautiful girl. She'll just text something or post something. I like my man to give me back rubs. Would you give me a back rub? And it's a picture of the bitch's back. I didn't say women were brilliant. Like, what did you accomplish with this post? But it's 1,000 niggas in the comments, right? Oh my God, yes, you're so beautiful. Like weirdo niggas. Oh my God, that would be like my heaven. But then there's always one hating ass niggas. Yeah, your back's pimply. And she'll talk to that dude. Because negative sticks out more in your mind than positive. With this kind of person, insecure. Now, that's what's going to leave an impression on her, negativity, yes? But what is she looking for? Remember, we talked about this maybe a couple days ago. Insecure wants secure. I really fuck with myself on the strength. I really believe in myself. I never doubt myself. I know who I am, and I'm fucking loving being that guy. No matter what, we go through the ups and downs of life. This is all love is. No, really, right? It doesn't mean I'm married to you, so not every day is magical. We're going to have ups and downs. I rock with you. I love being around you. You're fucking nuts. I'm fucking nuts to myself. Sometimes I'm like, I don't always get along with myself. But it's okay. I don't always understand what's going on in my motherfucking mind. I don't have the lens on it. So you got to have that third party, whatever that looks like. I don't care if you speak it into a fucking phone and then look at it later. But we need a third party view on that situation sometimes so you can see clearly. Because right now you got on your goggles.
Right.
Yeah, you fucked up.
All right, and why'd you end up
Fucked
popping
up.
your balloon?
Negative.
First of all, you're very pretty.
Thank you.
I like your outfit. It's giving professional, but also chill.
It's giving. We got to be very, very careful with a lot of this. We just need man talk. Short and sweet. Bitch, you know I like pussy. Bitch, you know I keep it erect. Bitch, you know I'll take it there if you want to let me get there. Bitch, what we doing? Bitch, quit online. You know you like a nigga. It's giving more professional. No. I like this. You like a little business outfit. You know, you look like it's giving me some ideas. I like a woman in a business suit. That kind of turns me on. And, it's something you could do with role play too, Something.
Same time. To be honest, when you came down here the first time, it kind of seemed like you were about to pop my balloon. So I kind of felt like maybe I was next. And then when his balloon was unpopped, I felt like you two had something going on. Like
Positive. No, positive. Shut up, Russ.
it was
Positive.
a match there, so I popped.
I wasn't gonna pop.
Sorry.
No!
It's
This
okay.
is like 3 niggas. Do you see what I'm saying? The women, they don't know what they want. They're all gold digging hoes. She was gonna keep all 3 of these niggas. They could have done some wild shit tonight. I don't do all that, but hey. Why judge? Why judge?
Thank you.
Okay. So is he's someone that's
Yes.
Damn!
Nice lineup.
Damn!
Thank you. Where do you live?
Nah, too late, nigga. No, too late.
LA.
Like, okay. I'm on the East Coast, so we're like,
Not a problem.
So another reason we can't go out, even though I popped my own balloon. The positive man would have saw an opportunity. We're here tonight. Let's make it happen tonight. The positive man would have seen the opportunity. I've never been to LA. The positive man would let her know if she's ever in my area, I'm going to take you to some dope spots in the city. A positive man would have said, God damn, I got family in Chicago. That ain't nothing but a hop, skip, and a jump away. A positive man would say, you know what? We can get together tonight and we can keep in touch. We can talk on this, what do they call it? Skype, whatever the fuck they call that now. It's whatever, you do your video call, whatever. Right? A positive man said we can keep it cool, and if there's an opportunity for us to get together, we can make it happen. Shit, a positive motherfucker trying to promote his business would have said, look, I got these beautiful women, these black women watching me. Let me go ahead and show them how a real nigga get down. I'll scoop pussy on the side off that. Shit.
I love
That's like 5 different things. Like, either you start to train your mind to think this way, or you don't. The negative motherfucker, she this, she that, she fat, she black, she this, she got a weave, she got the hair, I don't like her teeth, I don't like this. She didn't look like, I don't like that, I don't like her answer, I don't like this, I don't.
the East Coast.
okay.
God damn.
Okay. You're keeping your balloon popped?
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately. Hater train. Is that everybody?
It's all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but thank you so
my
much for coming
God.
on. Let's give it up for her.
All right, I'll skip. And away we go.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name? What's your name?
Shayla,
Shayla, how old are you?
37.
And what do you do?
I work for a manufacturing company.
Okay.
Hey, she look good to me, huh? What's up with the... I mean, okay. A man turns his eyes on for a bunch of different reasons. Number one, to scope out the location, mark the exits, of course, but to also see what you're dealing with. I do think this is a little interesting. It does look like there's a swimsuit down in there. This is not a very good choice for her body, but I got the legs looking, she all right. Right? And she had a pretty little face. And if you like the body type, I'm all right with it. And look, I don't have to fall in love with the bitch outfit. I hate all this shit. Well, I don't like the way she was dressed. Then she could class it up. Or we could tone it down. Let's say we was going to a nice, trendy little wine bar. I don't drink wine tonight for a date. You say it's a little classy place. Go ahead and wear something sexy. I like a woman who wears a nice little dress. I let her know it's classy, trendy. Go ahead and wear a nice dress. The bitch show up in something weird. Okay, we just weird. But look, if she's feeling the nigga, the dress coming off tonight anyway. You can get too cute getting hung up on something. Let's see if I think that's what it's got to be. But otherwise, I think she's all right looking.
Okay, what do you like to do for fun?
For fun, lately I've been just getting outdoors now that it's warming up where I stay,
Okay.
and just planning trips and just spending time with family.
Nice.
Yes.
And what do you look for in a man?
Someone that is honest,
Okay.
confident, and just someone that's real.
No, we don't care. We don't care. It's not that I don't care what she's saying, but it's all going to be the same shit. Let's see why a couple of them popped. I don't get it.
40.
And Wade, why did you end up popping your balloon?
I think you're a beautiful woman. I just like a more conservative woman. You have a lot of see-through clothing on. I just like a little bit more conservative, but beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And is he someone that's your type?
Yes, he is.
Thank you.
Let's head down over here. Your name and age?
Lewis, 37.
Lewis, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Pretty much the same thing he said. It's a bit too revealing for me. I do think you're gorgeous. I do like the Chief Wahoo tattoo that I can see and everything because I'm from Cleveland.
I don't. Okay, and now hear me out on the positive. The positive has to outweigh the negative about her. One, I don't really know her. So it's really unfair. It's tough. Listen, if it's your shit, it's your shit. If you like real, I'm a God-fearing man. But like, let's be honest. Don't all these niggas want to smash tonight? So can we lose the morals? This is my problem. It's not that I disagree, because I said it too. Where I get off the boat is none of y'all want to hit tonight. Is she going to be tossing it up and pushing it back? You get a little gack 3000. We have a little fun in the telly. Are we really going to hold her hostage? I could come back and clown this outfit on a date. I can sit there and say, God damn, you were showing almost everything I needed to know. Shit, I fell in love with the body first. I think you know you got a great body. You see what I mean? Like, that's just a flip. It's just a positive flip. Oh, you want to dress sexually? Cool, I'm your man. Oh, you want to dress conservatively? Cool, I'm your man. If this is really a die-hard preference, then you'd have to die on it. That means the next couple bitches couldn't come out and she got ass and titties poking out. And that also means like you don't have none of those, what do they got, the girls on the Instagram with the titty. You don't got none of them on. You ain't got no likes and all that. I've never met a nigga that was like, damn, she's got too much ass and titties at this bar. Like if you saw her at a bar, you wouldn't holler. Come on, man. Oh, but a lot of it's that negative red pill mindset. It's just me versus my bullshit. They might not be ready. They might be intimidated. Or let's see if they really stand on it.
Cleveland,
All
so you get points for that. But
On
yeah,
the
you're a
same
beautiful
area.
woman, though.
All right. Thank you.
And is he?
I like her approach. Let's learn from people that doing something. I like her approach. At least he stayed in the game. The reason I like
Popped. Why so?
I don't forgot what I was going to say. Never mind. It wasn't that important.
Abubakar. I'm 38.
So you
Okay.
still have your
The
balloon
motherland.
unpopped. Why so?
I just don't want to judge her based on what I see,
Okay.
based on what she got on,
Perfect.
because I believe that there is certain place that if we going, she know the outfit that she got to put on.
Okay.
So as far
Ooh, we don't need to control her. We don't know her to control her. Part of what I'm hearing a little bit too much of is it's a man's possession, control, duty, ... Lead and see if she wants to follow. That's it. It doesn't have to be all this other stuff. Lead. Does she want to follow? I'm going to a dope place. Would you care to join me on this dope adventure to the dope place? I promise I'm cool ass company. As long as you're down and you want to talk a little bit, you're going to have a great time. You want to come or not? This whole you belong, and if she ain't obeying everything you said, you'd have to carry it like that. You'd have to be like that to be talking all that submission shit. Now, if you know you got multiple hoes, you just knocking it down like Barry Bonds, you can afford to get that picky and that precise. I like the idea of it, and I get it. But there's too many men out there, they don't live that. Yeah, if I know exactly what I want and I know exactly where I'm headed and it's precise and detailed and original and guaranteed to leave you smiled and fully fucked. Leave a smile up in that motherfucking pussy. Then yeah, I can sit there and be like, yo, ... Alabama has different restrictions for me than, random nigga university. You know what I mean?
personality.
And there's nothing wrong with telling a bitch she got to come to play. I'm all for that. We need to do more of that. But you got to come to play to be around me. But then you'd have to hold yourself in that high of a regard and actually be living it the other 70% of the time that you're gone. You can't just put it on because bitches to come around.
That's me right there. I like it. She have a very good personality.
Okay.
Yes.
And she ain't said nothing.
That's why.
I see. Now, is he someone that's your type?
Not typically.
Okay. Okay. And why not?
Height. Yeah, that's the big one for me.
Okay. So
Yeah.
height is a deal breaker for you?
Yes,
Okay.
that's the deal breaker for me.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's just part of love, you know, part of relationships, part of dating. Sativa sax, okay. So gonna be a little spliffy. I think that the best thing to do is not take everything to where it's a reflection on you, especially if she just say like, I like short guys. I can't control my height. It doesn't mean I'm a bad human being. Nobody likes hearing a reason why they don't get chose. But I guess my challenge would be, how else would you like her to say it? She's just not sexually attracted to me. How should she say it so that I don't feel bad or don't get butthurt or don't want to beat her or don't want to delete her or don't want to grape her? How should she say it? Because that's their quandary. Like, how do I tell Russ, you know, nigga, you got a booger on your stomach, I don't want to fuck you? How should she say that? She should just say it honestly with kind of a nice little spin on it. Right? No, I don't have boogers on my shirt.
Your motto, okay. And what are some things you like to do for fun?
You see, this is the negative. We just had a woman, the first one, she wanted at least 3 men. The other one, I think she felt the first guy. She has not said one thing wrong. And we've already ran if I ever find whoever was the original purveyor of the red pill and the promoter of it all, I just want to strangle them, because it's just our minds. Some of these kids, they're 14, 13 years old talking this goofy 80-20 bullshit. I'm like, what in the fuck? A young nigga, man, I 19, decent looking dude, bitches talking to him. Yo, man, you doing good? Oh, yeah, I don't know. Well, you go ahead and holler at him, see what's up. Oh, I don't know. 80% of the time. Yo, you just had bitches flirting with you. Go do your thing. Well, I don't know. God damn, these negative-minded fucks. And it's behind closed doors. And the sick shit is 70% is what is you versus you. But you're ingesting all negative sources. 10 reasons why this woman is this. 10 reasons why a woman is that. Do we ever get to 10 reasons why a man is dope as fuck? Let me do it, since I'm running my fucking mouth. I love the way we see the world. We don't see it right. We don't see it wrong. We don't see it more logical. We just see it through a different perspective. Divorce of a lot of motion. I love that we can keep going through pain. I love that we talk shit. I love that we're competitive. I love that we all, you know, love to see a fine bitch working. You know, she's just working the outfit. You say, God damn. Dudes, I mean, we just have a particular sense of humor. We understand and we respect discipline. We respect mastery. We respect creative thinkers, and we want to be inspired. I think a lot of us still want to change the fucking world. We're protective of our community. We're protective of our name. We're protective of where we come from. We still believe that women and men can come together. We still have a belief in the world's going to be okay. We're blunt sometimes. We don't give a fuck about stupid shit. There's a lot we do. We can comfort a woman. We can fully fuck a woman's mind and body and pussy. We can fuck it all. We can take a woman from a state and turn her on like a light bulb. We can grab her hand and soothe her whole body. We can quell her anxieties. We can push her farther if she's already a boss. We can teach her some things. Men can be great teachers. We lead in the fire. If there's a fire, there's a man trying to put the fire out and walk through that bitch. There's a lot we got going on. Who's doing that channel? Because I don't get to watch it.
I like to wine and dine at a nice.
No. Again, it's an opportunity. We can wine and dine. She might wine and dine you if you drop off some of that dope dick. Take her out for drinks. Take her out to the beach. Take her out for wherever the fuck you go. It's not over. I think I'm still in there. Look at all these goofy niggas that counted themselves out. I'm a count myself in type nigga. I know why she wants to holler at a nigga.
And I also coach the junior sons, so I enjoy coaching Little League basketball.
Okay, that's really nice. And now, what are some things you look for in a man?
I look for someone who is financially stable, someone who has goals.
Yeah, and I'm hearing it too. But I don't think it's a reason to pop unless I get to flesh it out. I guess I have hope in things. Maybe I hope too much. I hear it too. The picture isn't shaping up very well. I do ask people to be more observant, turn your eyes on, but I don't think I know enough to get there. She coaches kids, which tells me probably, she's done being boss. Every woman wants to be financially taken care of, to be truthful. That she's made it her priority, I don't like that at all, right? Here's my problem. She didn't ask herself the question. She didn't say, yo, I like to really get, fucking choked against a wall and get banged out properly from a man. Remember, women can only tell half of their story, and women only really tell half the story. There's an evil side to her. There's a dark side to her. There's a crazy side to her. She ain't telling that shit. She's not talking about her last boyfriend who did all kind of wild shit and ruined her credit. Why? Because she's on camera. So I don't have to. If she's going to reveal 25% of her, okay, do I need to get butthurt about one fucking thing that she said? If she keeps on talking and I don't hear it, I can hear popping the balloon. Let's see if we see a couple more things. It's just like it's a no-go.
And someone who is family oriented.
Okay. And what are some deal breakers?
Some deal breakers for me is someone who is not goal oriented. Someone who.
And really, I'm just looking to hear like broke boy, and if I hear that, then you're Gucci. If you hear a man that doesn't want to completely take care of me and buy me things, I'm with you. But I right now, that's good, right?
Who is not dressed well, not presented well, and someone who is broke.
Okay. All right, let's head on over to some of these pop balloons.
Now you can prop. Okay. Now I don't have a problem with her saying that because she just wants a go-getter is what she's really saying. But she's hit money twice, which concerns me too. Okay. Now I get it. Now I'm on board. But yeah, give her the benefit of the doubt. Why not? If you're looking good, I'm rock with you until you give me a reason to not rock with you.
See why they ended up hopping.
Let's see.
We already know why. We pretty much know why. We all say it's all the same thing. Let's see why they all go out. Oh my God.
Strong personality. So, and I'm looking for a man that which one too. So
I can dig it.
Thank you. I wish you best of luck on all your future endeavors.
Likewise, Queen.
Thank you.
Your name.
Bobby, 38.
All right, and Bobby, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Yeah.
Initially, it was just a attraction. I didn't see it there. And then she kind of went into attack mode, and that kind of threw me off a little bit. But I like everything she said. I like what you're doing. I mean, you seem like a very genuine woman. It just was getting real sassy, and I didn't really like that.
She would stop saying giving.
Well,
Okay, I agree with this. If it was too sassy, we didn't see that part. You know what else I like about being a man, and when I see it done well, I respect in men strength of character, power, cool under fire, and doesn't get rattled. You know, I go back and forth sometimes with this whole emotional vulnerability thing. I really do. I swear to God, I haven't made up my mind. Not that I really want to like start crying on a pillow in front of a girl, but I think that there is they want to know kind of like, hey, what's going on inside of you? I just want to know you a little bit. Okay. Maybe a little bit here and there, right? I'm not going to sit there and run up to a bitch and be like, I'm sad today, and I was sad yesterday, right? Weakness is never going to play, ever, okay? But I just, we don't get worked up about a lot. And I can't be that and then the thing that falls apart with 75 emotions. Sometimes women, I just wish they'd admit that some of the traditional shit still really plays. Your father, your grandfather still play. You ever seen when someone pass on, who gets the most guffaw crying? A father or a grandfather? Especially from women. They just fall out, they're hurt, they're really just devastated. You didn't say that while he was alive, but now you're all crying and shit. I hate when that happens. But there's something to people don't. Here's what people really underestimate, and I do it too with my father. When you was a kid, when your father was there, if he was there, you didn't worry about a goddamn thing. You never worried about bad guys. You never worried about the destination. You never worried about being unsafe. You never worried about the money of it all. You never worried about the financial future of it all. You didn't worry about a goddamn thing. Dad will take care of it. And so there was a bliss in being a child with not having to worry about that. That is really taken for granted. Okay? But with the sassy, like, part of dad is dealing when she's got a feisty mood. Your mother's feisty. Your mother's sassy. Oh, he would never. No, I would never. No. You don't know what goes on in the bedroom. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Everybody lies about that. A woman can be frustrated, and she'll be visibly frustrated. And if your lady is not allowed to be visibly frustrated in front of you, you're kind of a douchebag. Because you don't allow her to feel real feelings. She's got to be perfect Princess Patty for you because you can't take that shit. But she's not allowed to be frustrated and disrespectful towards me. Go ahead and feel your feelings. But yes, there is a line, and when you cross it, that's a no-go.
Well, I'm sorry,
This is brutal. Like, I swear to God, like, niggas is the new bitches now, man. And I'm not trying to be rude when I say that, bro. What I'm trying to mean is, like, all these dudes, when did we get so fucking particular? Well, we just not gonna sit around here and take this book more negative. I just hate the 80% of the women pick 20. Look, when I go online, I'm not supposed to be out here like, yo, I'm going to do terrible. No one's going to like me. Everyone's going to think I'm an asshole. I'm supposed to be like, okay, damn, I'd fuck her. I'd fuck her. I'd definitely give her, damn, I beat the brakes off that pussy. Let me holler at her first. And I'll come touch these other 7. This is a club. We go to the club. You don't go, I don't think she would want to fuck me. You go, again, damn. See, and that's the natural instinct, which is like positive go-get-it-ness, whatever that is. But how do I think positive? I got to train the mind to do that. I got to look in the mirror, and I be smiling at this motherfucker. I be talking to this motherfucker until you convince him, God damn, I like you. I like listening to you talk. I like the way you walk. I like how you look in that suit or that piece of clothing. That's a fly-ass brand, my nigga. You looking dope. These bitches don't know what's about to happen tonight. Thank you in advance for beating the brakes and going for 30.
And what's your name?
Ty Marie.
Ty Marie. How old are you?
How many is that?
And what do you do?
I'm a real estate agent, I'm a landlord, and I'm a law student.
Okay.
You can feel free to defend me anytime. She looking right to that. I like this color too. See, this is not a compliment. That's actually what I thought. Bitch, you can defend me wherever you want to defend a nigga. I rest my case. You can come into the bedroom. I'll dress as a judge. You can plead your case. Why you should get this dick? Man, you can have a lot of fun with a law student on a little date. You can say, okay, go ahead and make your little case for your little point. Okay, let's pretend. You spit it out and I'll cross-examine. Right? You could just play. We're competitive. Have a little fun to it. But this dress, I am feeling it. I'm not that big a fan of flowers, but I'm a big fan of you in this flower dress. I would say some shit like that. This color is like that. I like the little peach on the glistening. You go up, you little light skin. You're looking real nice today. That's a compliment because it's true. Now, this chain is goofy, right? But we can't all be all things. Now, if you're feeling it, think positively about it. What would you want to do to it? What would you want to talk about with her? What's the date going to look like? What's she going to look like when you... from the back? What's she going to look like when we dancing after these drinks? What's it going to look like when she pulled all up on her, nigga? I got my arm thrown around her. We're watching the nightfall with the drinks in our hand, with the rooftop joint overlooking the city. We're on a beach somewhere. Maybe we're just walking around the park. I got my hand on her. You know, we stop at a little lake or stream right there, little bench. We just chill. We vibe. I put a little relaxing music on the phone. What's going on?
Hey, lost it. You just started. You're almost done.
No, I'm almost done.
Oh, congratulations!
Thank you. You done.
And now,
right.
what are some things you like to do for fun?
I like to go hiking. I'm an outdoorsy person. A little bit of an adrenaline junkie. I want to try anything one time. So, I just like to go outside.
Black people, we got enough things trying to kill us in the 2-5. Don't be jumping out nope. Don't be jumping out them planes. I'm gonna be at your funeral like he knew not to be in them planes. Picture me in a forest or somewhere eaten by a bear. What's the first thing you gonna say? Why was his black ass in the fucking woods? What was your dumb punk ass? Nigga, you know you're not supposed to be out there. I'm glad the bear ate you. And I would come out of the casket and say, I'm glad the bear ate me too.
Just enjoy my life.
Nice. And what do you look for in a man?
I really want a man who is honest. I think that that's very important to me. I would like a man who has a heart for God. I would like a man who I can be friends with, like I can enjoy just doing the little things with. Yeah. And somebody who has a plan. I think that that's really important to me. Like
I heard plan, that's all I care about. I'll tell you what happened. And I'll try to illustrate it as well. Let's just say this is, let's just call this dating. And this is relationships. What are the bulk of her answers? Relationships. This is what she's saying. She's saying, in a perfect, wonderful relationship with the good girl that I am on screen, this is exactly what I want. So I don't give a fuck about that. Dating, I heard man with a plan, which we already know to do because we are leaders. They want us to lead. They don't know how to lead. We lead. We lead with direction, not commands. We lead with the specific, precise details. We know and have envisioned what we want it to look like. We know what we want this adventure to convey. We know why we are headed towards this adventure. It's going to be dope for both of us. You're going to enjoy it because I know this is a dope place. I've already scoped it out. I went on a Google. I did all the city view shit. I looked at it. The pictures are fly. I want to go and try this new bar out. Why don't you come with me? Let's have this dope ass time. You get a dope location. You get a couple dope drinks, or maybe you get some dope ice cream with a dope nigga. All you got to do is say yes and stop fucking around. Your job is very easy. I've made it completely easy for you to be a feminine and free and sexy grown woman. All you have to do is just enjoy yourself. How does that sound?
Like I need to know where we're going. I think lately I've become just like more feminine and like enjoying being in my femininity.
Oh!
And so I want somebody who I can like help support and like just love on, and yeah, and somebody who I can trust to be that person, like be the leader there.
They all keep saying it. I don't have to be right. They're right. They all keep saying it. They all keep saying it. Like, I swear to God, confidence and leadership. Just try it. Anything and everything you can do for those two fucking things. That's it. That's where I'd start. That's where I'd start. Fuck all this. Oh, you gotta establish a rapport. She can establish rapport with these balls. No. Leadership, confidence. Start there.
All right. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I can't deal with a liar. Like I just can't.
Honesty is a very good one. Yeah, definitely honest. Yeah.
Somebody who's not financially kind of secure. They haven't gotten themselves to that point yet. And yeah, I think that's probably it.
All right. Sounds good.
But wait a minute. They got mad at old girl because she was talking about a nigga had to make money. She said the exact same shit. What is the difference? How she said it. Let's take a lesson from her. How we say things to get a woman to hear them. Women hear reactive in the moment. They hear judgment. They hear attacks. Just, again, go across the street to Red Pill. You'll start to learn women. They can't take a joke. They can't be insulted. Everything is somebody else's fault. They hate the other side. Now, this is a little bit different for women, but there are some women that do hate men. Okay, who do they need? The person that can handle all that dumb shit. What's Red Pill doing? They're looking for the woman to be that new leader. I'll be perfect and deal with whatever you want me to be, and then I'll let you be in complete charge, and I'll tell you you're a pretty, perfect, wonderful man. How does that sound? This bitch doesn't exist. Okay? She does not exist. Well, what if I make $1 billion? Then she will fake it to get the money. Is that the kind of woman that you want?
So no pop balloons. So I'm going to actually hand you a pic. There you go. And I'm going to have you pop 3 balloons.
3 balloons.
3 balloons. Whenever you're ready, head on over there.
Okay. I like your fit though.
2 more.
Boss man.
And 1 more.
Part of confidence here, dealing with the negativity. I don't ever want to see a leader in the good times, what they always want to do. Let's have a pizza party, and this is all because of the team. Like, shut up. You're the one making the money. I don't want to hear that team shit. But when things go bad, I always like to see how a leader reacts. You can kind of tell, well, I'm not a big fan of Donald Trump. Everything is everybody else's fault. Oh, I can't wait to see what Pete will do with that tough situation. But you're the president. You go ahead and give him an order. Tell him what to do. Oh, they're just rioting everywhere in LA. I'm going to send in a bunch of armies. Okay, cool. What about the rest of the free world? Aren't they supposed to be supporting the rest of the free world? Let California deal with that. If they can't handle it, offer assistance. If all of LA is on fire, then go ahead and send in the National Guard. But part of this is going to be, one's probably going to be both short, and then this guy, he kind of hadn't figured out what he was with this style. We haven't really figured out much, have we? It was kind of a basic polo slacks concept. He doesn't really have a unique spin on it. I don't know what this thing is, and this big gold star like a sheriff or something. But it's not personal. I don't hate it. Everything coordinates. I'm surprised this guy didn't go. This kind of dressy looking thing and the rips in the jeans so they could see our inner thighs. He just lost because he's short. It's okay. This is how women are going to work. Women with big tits get selected all the time. A woman with nothing, not a lot of guys are going to really be crazy about that. Can she just grow new tits? No, she has to get them surgically enhanced. Or she just rides out with what the good God gave her. God gave you something that you had over other men. It just wasn't height. God probably gave you about 3 or 4 different things that you probably could accentuate and take to its zenith that you have over other men. Height is not going to be one of them. But what did we just say? Confidence, leadership, she threw in honesty. This is a great principle setting. Man, I would just drown people in that. But yeah, the confidence is taking this loss. I didn't get it. The other guys are not better than me. She just had a height attraction. I'll live. Let me go holler at these other bitches backstage. If not, I'm going out tonight. I'm gonna do the damn thing. I'm gonna have a great fucking time. I'm still me. I still get to be me.
Boss man.
And one more.
Be positive. Be gracious. Be cool.
Okay, we can start down over there first.
Other women are watching too, right?
All right, your name and age.
My name is Kwasi. I'm 35.
And Kwasi, why was your balloon unpopped?
I just, she's beautiful. I wanted to hear more, you know.
We doing the most with these little hips.
And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
Just not exactly my type. I like, I see the pieces. I think that's cool, but maybe I would have put them together differently.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Empower your students to be more authentic.
You can take suggestions from women. You can't take advice from them.
Bobby, 38.
And Bobby, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's attractive. I was a little iffy on that. I don't know. You said outdoorsy or something like around those natures, and I don't know how much you like to explore, but it depends on what you mean by like high roller coasters or skydiving. It's a big difference. So
why are you talking about relationships when you ain't even got the pussy yet? Why are you talking about all that when you haven't even got to your max shit? Put a little max sauce on it. Then you started really putting some little flirty flirt on there. Little flirty flirt on top of the max sauce. Connected it up to what we about to get into. And then finished it off with a nice big tall glass of my fucking dope ass smile. That sounds like a wonderful meal. You bet you better eat. Are you hungry? Are you ready to eat? Because I got some dope shit that you can put your mouth around.
Yeah, a little bit of all that.
Yeah, I just wanted to hear what she had to say. That's why. Yeah.
Okay, alrighty. And why'd you end up popping his balloon?
I think just maybe the initial attraction wasn't there. Like, I don't think that there is anything wrong. Just not what I go for aesthetically.
Appreciate you. Good luck.
Thank you.
It's tough to take. I can't lie. I don't like, you don't like, can a nigga just come pull up on you, start talking shit? Be like, yo, bro, you got about 3 more seconds. Like, does it feel good? I hate when people say, I don't give a fuck. Like, nah, I've never seen a nigga that you could just run up on, talk hella shit straight to his face, and he was just gonna sit there and be like, I don't really care about your opinion. It doesn't bother me at all. No one likes for a motherfucker to get disrespectful and weird. Do I think she's doing the most? Yeah, she got the pop balloons. The other bitches got their balloons popped. She ain't get no pop balloons, so she's feeling herself, right? So she's having a go with the, she's showing out. Is it irritating? Yeah, when they show out, it's real irritating. But, it's one of life's little irritations. Women get a big head and get a big ego. If we was together, we would tackle that. She ain't my bitch. She ain't my mom. I'll be all right.
One more over here. Your name and age.
My name is Abubakar. I'm 38.
And, why was your balloon unpopped?
She's a fire.
Woo! I like how he answered that. I'm going to give him 5 points for losing. Little emphasis. She said she looked good. Right? We don't have to. My name is Chauncey, 22, Rhode Island. So, yo, she looking like that, first of all. But, it's all cool. It's all love. Everybody ain't for everybody. I'd just get her moving on. Just take control. You know what? I kept her pop because she beautiful. She doing the damn thing. Look at her. Go ahead and put the cameraman on her. See, I might be able to charm my way back into this bitch. She might spin the block. I don't know. I stay positive. So we made her laugh. That was cool. You know, I like to do that for people. The bitches, they might be like, damn, you know, old boy in the red suit. I like his confidence. He look good. There could be 29 African bitches trying to holler next week because I kept it a band.
She's well put together.
Yeah, she well put together.
The outfit.
Yeah, I want to make a whole base out of this bitch.
And my gender pop.
Should I put this bitch in my window?
I actually love his outfit. I had to pick somebody, and he was
Yeah.
right there. He was in front of me, so I apologize.
I wish I was there.
I should have, right? No.
What's the difference? I like this nigga. I like him. What's the difference? He led with positive. She come right back with it. Leadership. Now, what he did? Well, first of all, she looked stupid. He could have been negative, right? This dress is a little bit revealing, and the chain was kind of goofy. What would she have done? Yeah, but the black women, they negative off tops. Okay, I don't copy bitches. That sound like a problem for a different day. That's not this conversation. That's what you got going on. I don't see them that way. That's our sisters. That's our community. They need us to have their back. They need us to push them forward, and they need us sometimes to lead and take the fire. That's what a man was supposed to be doing. What we out here doing? Well, what do you bring to my table?
Your outfit's great. Everything's nice. Yeah.
Thanks.
Cool. Thank you.
I don't know. She might spin the blizzard.
So I would like to know what is.
This is going to be a very stupid question. It's okay. It's why we love them. It's why we love them. They're fucking weird. It's okay. It's why we love them. They're weird. Dudes, we're weird too. But they're a different type of weird. They're like double weird. Probably like, I don't know, 10 times the weirdness. 20,000 times the weird. Okay, they're really fucking strange, okay? So this is a great example. She's gonna say something fucking stupid. Anyway, she looked like that. I always say God gave them those looks, so you put up with the rest of it. Which is not, something that you probably should say. But it's how I think. Like, bitch, if you didn't look good, shit. But she's gonna ask something fucking stupid. Hey, this is what makes life interesting. We kind of ground them out. We kind of corral the crazy, if you will.
What does being with you look like? What does, in your mind, your relationship, how does your kind of day-to-day look like? And how would I fit into that?
Okay. So your name and age first, and then the answer to her question.
Wade, 40. It will look like.
I don't want to live in relationshipville. I believe in taking care. Communication is key. Sexual communication is key. See, I could have just jumped it right there. Right, taking it down. Sex kind of always has to be in your back pocket, but you have to do it well. Don't do it too on the nose. Real low. Whoa. First of all, I got to see what the pussy like. See, that's just too much. But if you can kind of learn to dance around some of the flirtation shit, here's what I'll tell you. And this is what it was, and I kind of put my head on it. Sometimes you know a thing and you just can't. Desire. It's just desire. Okay. Women want to be desired, and they need to feel desired. And there's a bunch of different ways to do that in the context of a relationship. Not just flowers and dick, like they did in the 1930s, right? I got you some flowers. Let's fuck. Now go make me a meal. But there has to be more that men can offer, and we really can. I think we're very deficient. We're always talking about my leadership and you're going to be on the program and everything. You're going to be doing what I say. And she's like, oh, I can't wait to be a part of that shit. Like, you can't advertise nothing good that we do. I'm trying not to yell. Calmate.
Like waking up together, eating together, working out together, communicating with each other, traveling, just enjoying each other's time.
Not bad. Just a little aside there. Let's give. I like this voice too. So let's do 10 so far. what I would have said, if you could have just laid out a little bit, a little detail. Waking up together, there was a lot of room to play there for me. Eating together, okay, maybe you're religious, we going over scripture, we talking over the day's events. I could have just given her a little taste, okay, and then I would have come back to the present, to where we need to live now, okay. But before we get those questions answered, I'm gonna keep this balloon. You can go ahead and keep pushing, because I think you might be feeling me. But if you're not, it is what it is. But check this out. I got plans for us tomorrow, and I got plans for us tonight, so you can see the real answer. I might just fuck over my competition. Fuck them. We ain't gonna go. What the nigga say on the one show? We did a group chat. I'm not trying to find fucking friends while I'm pop the balloon. I'm trying to smash.
Okay. And I think you said, how would you fit into that?
Yeah, so I would just like to know kind of how I fit into what you already have going on.
Oh my God. They're just giving it all away. Like, will you just listen to the women? Shut up. Don't judge them. Just get a pen and paper out and take notes. And everything that's bullshit, just cross it out and don't tell them about it. Okay? Just write it down. Type it into your phone and take all the shit that they saying that clicks and everything else. You just say, that was fucking stupid. I never want to think about that ever again. She dropping bars. How do I fit into this is like 4 in a row. The black women are terrible. Okay, Arlette must just be, I don't know, investigating better than the CIA. This is another, how do I fit into your world? That's as good as it gets. Now, if you don't want to dig her down, there's something wrong with you.
As far as what do you mean when you say how do you fit into that? What do you can you explain that a little bit? What do you mean?
Yeah, like on your day to day, are you waking up and going to work and then expecting somebody to be there when you come home?
Here's the problem. He's not bad. I hate to keep talking. It's not that he's wrong. It's that he doesn't see what she's saying. Okay? You're a man without a plan. Now, unfortunately, you're a man who has not planned to have a woman in his life. This is what the red pill does. Then you get the bitches and they fuck you. And then what's the marriage like? She does whatever you want. And what's that look like day to day? You want to be in a relationship? Yeah, I want to find love. Okay. What's day to day in a relationship look like for you? We probably like chilling shit. We come home and watch TV and shit. Okay, cool. I can guarantee you that is not the only thing she's going to want. And then we would probably fuck. Okay, that's everything that you want to do because you don't do a lot.
Or are you like an entrepreneur? Are you expecting for me to be able to meet up with you for lunches, or kind of what's your...
Fuck no.
So, what do you do?
Can stay your dumb ass at home. You ain't rent this bitch. I'm at work.
I'm a real estate agent. I'm a law student.
I don't care.
You're kind of free like how I'm free.
Yes.
So I think we'll be able to spend a lot of time together.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm remote.
Yeah. That's what
Over here, you're an
I like to see it. I like when niggas get the picture.
It was 37. Could you ask that question one more time? Sorry.
Yo, this nigga. Your ears don't work. Lead. Man, they just checking for everything. Man, get to turn your ears on. You got to be hearing not what you want to hear. Hear what she's trying to say underneath the bullshit. That's a skill. Then a motherfucker. You only going to get that by talking to women, or at least listening to what the fuck they say. How to hear underneath the bullshit. I want a man who's like confident and knows what he wants, and he goes on a lot of trips and goes to a lot of restaurants. Oh, okay, well, I don't really want to do any of that. What she's saying, I want an adventure. I have little girl dreams that I hung on to that aren't fucking practical. Who gives a shit? Great. Where do you want to travel? I want to go to Kalamazoo, and I want to have like a little bungalow over the water. Okay, that costs $7,000. We are never going to a stupid 5 days in a $7,000 a night bungalow. You are a moron of morons. That's why we need a man. They're crazy. That's why we love them. But they're fucking, sometimes they're just dumb. Why did you even say that? That was dumb.
Just what does how would I fit into your life, basically, and
Yeah.
how do you picture a relationship?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I work a lot. I'm a truck driver. I do come home every night except for one night out of the week where I have to stay out. But as far as my home life, that would pretty much, if we were together, it would be dedicated to whatever we were doing at that time, whether it was something I wanted to do or something that you wanted to do. Because I don't have a lot of friends. I just work. So I just work a lot. So
That just bled all horrible. People don't like you. I don't have a lot of friends either, but I wouldn't have led with that goofy bullshit. I don't like most people, but I'm not gonna lead with that bullshit either. Hey, I don't like most people. You're supposed to be positive. I am positive. You can talk to me, and I'm a cool motherfucker. But like, if I could listen to you talk, and then I could listen to me like do whatever the fuck I got, I'd rather just do what the fuck I got going on. You probably are a wonderful person. You're not that exciting. But what was this answer? Remember we saw the guy on Saturday. We traced it back. And he said he was going to give the perfect meandering answer, and it led to a lot of lack of sexual confidence, and it was a lot of anxiety, not being certain in who he is. Okay, and then this came to like whatever we could be doing it with it vague skews very feminine. They don't want to make the plan; they want to feel the plan. Well, now here I am going, well, whatever you feel like doing. No, whatever you feel like doing. Now you know why she fucked Chauncey in the back of the Buick. Well, I have an Aston Martin. He knows what he wants, and he's good at it. And he doesn't fuck around. And she wanted some leadership, and she wanted some great dick. And he's got confidence to beat the band. He's honest. He told her it wasn't going to be that type of situation, but he's in town for the night. He didn't give a fuck if she walked off in a huff. Maybe she did, and then spanned the block or saw me at a party later or whatever the fuck. It got late, and she started saying, damn, I'm in a new town. What irrational thought would a woman have? I'm in a new town. No one will know I fucked. It's been 2 months. I'm horny. It's before my period. I mean, who God only knows. Like, the dude that was going to get it, he couldn't get it. I'm tired of being alone. I got this big old bed I want to show out. Hotel sex is good because it can be as wild as fuck. I'm a little tipsy, not tipsy, but she's had a drink. It could be a lot of that. I'm lonely. I'm bored again. I went on a date with Russ, but he was corny and boring. Yeah, that nigga Chauncey, he was such a prick. Ugh, who does he think he is? Let me just tell him I don't appreciate what he was. They always say that shit. I didn't want to say anything, but I did not appreciate the way you did those things earlier. I am not a whore, and I should not be treated like one. Well, I didn't say all that. I think you're sexy and you're beautiful, and that dress made me want to do some things to you. I don't want to lie about that. I don't believe in lying. And I appreciate you, saying what you said. Something? Let's go ahead and meet up for one drink. You know what I'm saying? A positive opportunist. A positive man of opportunity.
I would be down for whatever.
Let me know if you can relate.
Down for whatever.
One person is
Your name and
Now, we got to flip it with the actions. It's okay to be positive, but remember the actions always got to follow our thoughts. Otherwise, our mind begins to understand that our thoughts don't mean shit. If I'm a king, then the actions have to follow said, crowning of the king. You want to crown yourself? Crown yourself. You want to crown him? You can, what did he say? You want to crown him? You can fucking crown him. Shout out Denny Green. I think he's still alive. The late, I think he might have passed. Denny Green, coach of the Cardinals, coach of the Vikings. But if you want to give yourself the ascendant of the king, I would prefer you go through the warrior thing, fight the wars. We talked about that. But then you give yourself the king. Okay, then how you moving with bummy bitches in bummy ass clubs? How you just out, fucking the scraggly wagglies? I thought you was a king. You're telling yourself something. You're always telling your mind something.
age and the answer to her questions.
Hey, I'm Keith, 36.
Hey.
That was a big question. So I think that with us, what it would look like with me would be planning game nights together, cookouts, spending quality time, being a partner. I'm looking to start investing in some real estate, I think you'd be the perfect person.
I think I would.
You got a flower dress. I got a flower shirt.
Oh! It doesn't have to be gold, and it played for me. He wouldn't sit there and call that mouthpiece, but the nigga tried to do a little something. I'm leaving with something. He said that shit, I'm leaving with something. I like it. My man went, he's a go-get-it nigga. A positive man is a go-get-it nigga. What they always telling you on the red pill? You know what you should do is get a business, and then the bitches come. What about my business makes a fucking pussy twitch? How does that help my fuck game? I got a business. Who thought of this shit? It's like stupid logic, played a man's perspective of everything who's never dealt with a woman in his life. That's the guy I should listen to. I see businessmen and they have wives. Naturally, I've deduced that when you have a business, you get a wife.
Waking up to a good morning text.
Oh.
Sweet nothings throughout the day.
Oh!
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened. I'll tell you what, you get these looks where I'll tell you what happened. This is a great example too. What he's saying will work in a relationship. Women do not want to be with a man they don't want to fuck. When you hear women and that you talk to them, a lot of like dates and shit, a lot of them you'll say something like, well, how often do you like to get it? I like to get it at least once a day. Now what married people do? Oh, we schedule it on Saturdays. Scheduling sex, right? So she wants all the fun adventure. The fucking on the balcony, the fuck against the mirror, the fuck in the kitchen, the first time we fucked on the couch, the second time we fucked on the couch and she got to bring her vibrator in there. The third time we went to the bedroom and she was a sexy teacher. And I turned the tables on her and I spanked her and took her on one of the desks, right? We had some fun. We did a little role play. We did all these different things. Whatever you're into. Kinks galore. I freed up her sex and now she's just, this bitch is wild. She's a good, wholesome woman. No, she's not. She's a horribly, horribly nasty woman. But we ain't got to there yet. Everything is in its time. What she's doing is jumping, and so this becomes a trap question because it's going to sound corny. And guess who it's actually going to sound corny to? The girl that asked it. Now, if there was a text, she probably posted last week, I wish a guy would just, I don't know, I'd be the first thing on the mind in his morning, and I just want to be with him all the time, and we could do game nights and couple things. So, it's the exact fucking thing she posted about last week, which is what a lot of guys are learning from too. Oh, okay, everything she says on the internet is true. It is logical from the man perspective. Remember, she can't be judged for being bad, and she's anxiety and insecurity means I pay attention to other people, and women are classic people pleasers. They're looking for a man who is not that. But people pleasing means my social media post is pleasing to everyone. So all the girls are going to get behind it, and all the guys are going to go, damn, that's the girl I want. Oh my God, sexy and cool. And maybe in her twisted logic, woman logic, she thinks this is going to get the guys to get in her DMs and go, I'm one of those guys. Let's fuck. And she will be immediately not attracted to this guy. Why? Because up front, she still has got to have that fucking man, and it's got to be none of that other stuff. I know it's weird. You're like this rock, you're this cold pimpin' ass, big ass, slanging dick ass nigga. Then I don't know, in 4 months I turn into Russell the Cream Puff. I didn't say it made sense. It makes sense to them in terms of socialization. I watched a bunch of Disney movies where exactly that happened. He was a badass up front, then they fell in love, then he fought for the love, and then everything was perfectly wonderful. Fucking retarded. The relationships don't even work that way. And then there's always the women that go, it's been 29 years. The first day we were there, we stayed up talking for 12 hours, and we've been married for 35 years. It's so easy. And that bitch is showing out too. Why? For the same stupid fucking reason. People like her post. She's a people pleaser. You know this nigga's not fucking. You know he's not going for 40. Does a nigga sound like he's going for 40? We talked for 7 hours. You had a bad bitch, and the one thing you wanted to do most of all, or even the second fucking thing, was listen, we done talk for 4 hours, bitch. We fucking tonight. It should be a fucking rule. We had to talk for 4 hours. We definitely fucking. Who talks for 4 hours? 9 times out of 10, she's talking for 4 hours. But let's not judge. But what happened is he looks like a cornball. No, women want the corny relationships too, but they want it from the right man who's got all the man shit on lock. In a woman's wonderful, wonderful girl power mind, they all want to reform the man that they look up to and respect, who blows backs out. They just want to keep him for her. She won. She won it over all the bitches who all still want you, and you're supposed to be just like able to turn that part of you off. Why are you looking? I want you like other women? Are you nuts? Yes, of course I do. Why are you looking at her ass? I wasn't, but if I'm going to, I'm going to. You had a great ass. Well, that hurts my feelings. Then don't ask dumb questions. I'm with you. I want to be with you. This is what it is half the time. Like, I want to be with you. Stop being weird. But, but they up front, we gotta still get to the gorilla shit. What was we talking about? Where the wolves at? We still need the wolf. We need the killer. We need the guy with killer charisma. We need the guy who knows what he wants, who has already formed a positive plan that will come off, and he is looking to make it happen. She says yes to drinks. Boom. I'm Googling hotels. That's where I like to drink. I'm Googling jazz bars. I'm Googling R&B joints. We can get a little dancing afterward. I plan to have this drink, see the people dancing, get her wiggling in her chair. Then I'm going to show her how a real nigga moves like Fred Astaire, bitch. Then I'm going to dance with her in a totally different way. I might only go for 25. I don't know. Let's see what's maybe I'll just go for 25 tonight. I gotta get up early in the morning. Maybe she only gets 25 tonight. But I'ma do numbers.
Okay. All right. Your name and age and the answer to her questions.
Hello, I'm Antonio. I'm so hoarse today. Excuse me. Hello, I'm Antonio. I'm 42 years old. And to answer your question, if you're my woman, I would make you a priority in my life. My day can vary from just basically.
I swear to God, I thought he didn't have an arm. I was wondering if he actually had an arm. I don't understand what the one. I've never seen that before. It's weird to me. I have no comment on that. Besides that, I thought he didn't have an arm.
What kind of work I do? I work in banking. My day can vary from day to day. And I would first off have a conversation with you to find out, okay, what's your communication style? How should I reach out to you? What days are you free? I would try to build my schedule around you somehow, some way throughout the week. And I would hope that you would like to do the same in return for me. And of course, I would always find time for you, even if I don't have it. You know, if you're my woman, like I said, you're a priority. So I'm like, maybe I could, skip my morning run just to go kick it with you. Or maybe,
Okay. I don't normally pay attention to other dudes. But his face is saying exactly what I'm thinking. Oh my God.
I was going to, if you're my woman, like I said, you're a priority. So
what's this?
to answer your question, if you're my woman, I would make you a priority in my life. My day can vary from, just based off the kind of work I do. I work in banking. My day can vary from day to day. And how often should I reach out to you? What days are you free? I would try to build my schedule around you somehow, some way throughout the week. And I would hope that you would like to do the same in return for me. And of course, I would always find time for you, even if I don't have it. You know, if you're my woman, like I said, you're a priority. So I'm like, maybe I could, skip my morning run just to go kick it with you. Or maybe,
He was like, nigga, please. That was a look there. Nigga, please. What? Okay. I can guarantee you a woman does not want you to skip your run to spend time with her. You get a phone call the next week. It's not working out. Why? Because she has to fight for priority in your life. I know, I like that one too. She has to fight for priority in your life. And so, what are your top priorities right now for the next 6 fucking months? Losing weight, little writing. I need to do some painting. Do want to travel? I think I'm headed to like South, North Carolina, maybe. I don't know. But what's my priorities? Maybe getting the finances right. Maybe it's adding 15 pounds of muscle, doing that 5K, going to Vienna or whatever the fuck. And then what am I trying to learn? I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn that. I'm trying to learn this. Then I want to rank up in Madden or whatever the fuck. Okay, cool. I got a bunch of things I'm trying to get into. You have to fight for priority. See, a lot of people, they say, fight for the time, right? No. What do you actually really prioritize? See, my job, it's my priority, but I'm not a one-horse pony. I don't think that was one horse. Never mind. Sometimes you get too smart. You get too cute. But you know what I'm saying.
I was going to, go somewhere else. Maybe I can, circumvent that or reschedule if that means that, you just want to see me, even for a couple of minutes. So, yeah, that's how you would fit into my life.
Okay. Your name and age and the answer to her question.
That answer played, but it was a bullshit answer. I tell you what, he plays as a boyfriend, right?
I'm Kendall. I'm 39. And the way you would fit into my life, first of all, I'm a father. I'm an active father. So both of my children are in the sports, very active as well. So the way that you would actually fit in, we would communicate to figure out things that we could do together. Figuring out.
I hate to say this, but it's kind of what's a dope reason I should choose you? I don't like saying it like that either. But it is the truth. I'm a very logical person. She's got 10,000 guys, right? Probably in her DMs a year at least, right? So why am I going to get picked out of the bunch? Because I'm the dopest. Okay, cool. I understand. But you see what I'm saying? What's a dope reason that you can be done with these lames and get up on this dick? That's what these questions really are. What does it look like in a relationship with a dope nigga? Oh, okay, I got that loaded up and ready to go. You'd have to be that 75% behind closed doors for you. Do you consider yourself, goddamn, I'm a dope nigga? Like, I would kick it with me. Like, I would take advice from me. I would listen to me. I can see why. I don't like to think about women in that way, but I can see why a bitch chews up on a nigga. Shit, I'm dope. I'm great. I'm fantastic. Okay, cool. Well, then, do you live like that with the actions, Why are you just texting, hey, or why are you texting good morning, queen? That's not what a dope nigga does. A dope nigga probably ain't gonna text her nothing in the morning unless it's like some scripture. Maybe they was talking late last night after he banged her out. And he would say, oh, I found a scripture that applies to your thing at work. I'm just gonna share it with you. I'll catch up with you on Tuesday. That's the last text she get. She not thinking about you? You gotta give her room to think about you. You got to give her something to hold. You see what I'm saying to you?
Ways to
You're
learn
not
each
my priority, so I don't have to do it. Well, okay, make sure you ignore it for 6 hours. She's not my priority. I like fucking her. I want to continue fucking her. I do think about her sometimes. But I got a whole bunch of other things that are priority right now. Let's see how things go. And let's see if we want to both move each other up our respective lists. Because I guarantee you, this bitch got other shit going on in her motherfucking life. We the ones waiting around bitches. I'm just waiting for my bitch to fall in my lap. That's how it works in porn.
other, right? Because
Why do you think porn is structured like that? Go ahead and jerk off to it. I get it. But porn is structured so guys are lazy. Almost all the porn, the dude is lazy. That's part of our fantasy. It's just going to like magically happen. Like we're the good, I swear to God, like it's a king type fantasy. Everything happens for the desirable king, but it's still a fantasy and it's still kind of weak. What mother comes in after folding laundry and wants to, I don't know, fuck her 19-year-old son? It's a fantasy. It's pure fantasy. It's just pure man fantasy.
I'm sure you're pretty active as well as a real estate agent. Busy.
Okay.
My work life is busy as well. So just figuring out ways to coexist in the best way possible.
Okay. Can I ask him a follow-up?
Yeah, he's nervous and he didn't do anything. So she's kind of throwing him a bone. Like, can you get going? Can you go downhill and tell me what it would really be like? Are you ready? Are you ready to answer now?
You said you have kids. How many kids? Oh, I'm sorry. You said you have kids. How many kids do you have?
2 boys.
2 boys. How old are they?
My oldest is 12 and my youngest just turned 9.
12 and 9. Okay. And they live primarily with you?
We split between me and their mother.
Okay.
Yeah. 1 week on, 1 week off.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Give her brain something to hold before the soup go cold. Right now, the soup's growing cold, right? Give her brain something to hold before the soup go cold. What do I mean by that? Right now, she had more questions than answers, and she don't know if I'm a dope nigga or not. I ain't announced shit. I got 2 boys. Good. We need more good black men. They will grow up to be good black men. Well, meaning that we got shared custody. Great. So we could probably, in a relationship, work that out when we get to that point in a year and a half. Put something in the bitch brain besides that. What you got, big spender? What you got, big talker? I'm a king. Then give that goopy bitch something to worship. The fuck out of here. You're not ready for me today. I'm nice today. I'm trying to be nice. Trying to not yell,
All right. It is time to pop a balloon.
I'm passionate. The nigga always yells at you. I just want you to win. Hey, look, first of all, you can also lower your voice. I'm not that person. I don't give a fuck about the passion. Like some of these coaches, like you ever seen the grown coaches and they're talking to like a 28-year-old linebacker at the Bears? Like, nigga, the only reason I don't squash you under my foot is because I make $19 million. But these coaches think they just strut around the skinniest white boys you can find. You guys got to pick up your effort. Nigga, you better shut the fuck up.
Pop 2 balloons.
Yeah, pop them shits. Probably the one dude who wasn't doing nothing. He's got to go. She'll say something about his kids.
Okay, and one more.
Sassy Pants McGee with the wonderful relationships in the white.
As I went through my timeline, I realized that, I was sexualized.
Really?
All right.
I didn't see
So
that
why was
one.
your balloon unpopped?
I think she's an attractive woman. I like what she said when she first came out, and nothing bad to say.
Okay, nice.
Thank you.
Why'd you end up popping his?
It was just eye contact for me when I was looking at everybody. I think the other guys were giving me like intentional eye contact, and so very attractive. I like your tattoos. Like I'm here for it. I think I want to feel seen.
Okay.
Thanks.
But wait a minute. She was attracted to his eye contact? Wait a minute. But He's got six-pack abs and he's got tattoos. She wants to fuck him right now. That's cap. That's got to be cap. That's cap. That's cap. That's cap. She couldn't have gotten something from the eye contact unless she had a question about, she could have had a question about why I wasn't paying attention to her if I was so fucking fine. Why I wasn't certain of my answer and I was looking all over the place before I talked to her. She could have had a lot of questions about whether I was lying because I looked away a lot. She could have been ignored by her past boyfriend. And there's nothing more confident and indicative of honesty and leadership than profoundly steady and good eye contact. Plus, I want to observe the fuck out of her. Plus, I observe everything in the world, including the exits and potential dangers. Plus, I want to see how her face moves. I want to see what makes her smile, what makes her light up, because that helps me clear in the story on my end too. And I want to see if she's showing the right signs to me that makes it a go to get some of this dope. Oh, okay. Now I understand why eye contact could be important.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Then you pop one more down over here. All right, and why was your balloon unpopped?
I like what she was about. She works hard. I mean, real estate and law, that's huge. So, and obviously aesthetically pleasing.
And why'd you end up popping his?
Thank you. Well, after you said that, I don't want a man that wants me for working hard. So there's that. But also, I think his kids, I have a daughter. She's a little bit.
I don't need to do any more there. I'm right. I like to be right.
No? Can I find out where they're from?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
So you want to know where they're from and that's it? Nothing else?
No, but at first I want to know where they're from.
Okay. And what else?
Well, I want to know where you're from. And then
That was Arlette being irritated. Women are classier than we are. Women do not show all of their anger emotions. Arlette's got anger. She's got rage. She's got sassy shit. She talks shit. She hates on people. Don't forget that. Don't you forget that. Sometimes we just gonna be talking shit about people. I'm good at that too. Your lady loves it. Your lady loves it. Now, if it's all this racist and sexist horseshit, but your lady loves feeling superior, forget about it.
Then how do you feel about like long distance? And how much time do you expect from somebody?
Okay. So
what's crazy about this is you just start seeing it differently. She's going to ask for the long-term answer. She's looking for the short-term impact of that man's answer so that she can go on the date to get to that. She jumped ahead, right? But the only thing she's looking is like, how do I feel? Does he desire me? Do I want to continue? Does he seem like he's got a lot going on? Does he seem like he's got confidence and he could lead me and he'd lead me to a dope place? That's all she's doing. What is all that inside of an answer? You could flirt here, okay? You can sit there and just say flirt, but even the flirt has to communicate
how much
leadership. Excuse me. It has to communicate some leadership. It can't be like, well, obviously you're such a stunning woman, and so blah 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 blah. And obviously you're beautiful, so of course no. Well, I'd love to get into that really, but right now I just want to know what the vibe is like straight up right now. Obviously, I'm digging you in this peach-colored dress. I'm not certain what flower this is, but I might talk to you a little bit about that afterward. I like flowers. I actually paint flowers, so we get into that. But it's all again, and then you want to jump ahead and throw her a little taste of me in a relationship. Let's cover 2 bricks with 1 stone. You needed me to make up your mind? Hold this. I'm dope now, and I'll be dope in the future. Don't give away the whole ballgame. There's mystery, and they need that. Think of a woman reading a romantic novel. There's got to be disgusting, raunchy parts, but you want to skip straight to that shit. The only way she's going to let you do that if you are rock solid everywhere else and she can just put her mind at ease and say, I don't want to know anything more about him. I just need the guarantee of his dope dick. That's a rare dude. It's a rare man that can do that. But he's locked in. He just isn't, well, I admitted that I wanted to fuck you in your ass, so that makes me awesome and an alpha. Number one, you don't sound and look like you could do it. Number two, you didn't put all my other concerns to motherfucking rest. Plus all my crazy bullshit too. What if she just got out of a relationship with a dude that all he was doing was fucking? Now here you come around talking about all I want to do is fuck. She done had that. Why do you assume that no women can get good dick that just wants to fuck? Why is that your only flex? Well, I can fuck. That's all you're gonna do as a man? Fuck? Like the little dog with the thing hanging out.
From someone? Like how much time?
Yeah,
Okay.
time commitment wise.
I'm from Cleveland, Ohio.
So?
As far as long distance, it doesn't really bother me because for what I do, it kind of helps my situation.
As far as I'm concerned, the distance between us right now is too long. Mister, your welcome is here.
They're not expecting me to be with them every day because sometimes I might work 13, 14 hours depending on where I have to drive to, stuff like that. Was there something else to that?
That was mostly what I wanted to know because you're a truck driver, so I know that your time is.
Yeah, so long distance, some of my best relationships have been long distance relationships, so it's not a problem for me.
Cool.
You know how they be curating the advertisements? Why they keep trying to show me like speed stick and shit? What's that supposed to mean? Now I'm sensitive. What's that supposed to mean, you two? I wear nice cologne. I don't stink. What's that supposed to mean?
What about over here?
I'm from South Florida, Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Very, very close to Miami, about 30 minutes.
All right.
And I'm sorry, you said how the time?
Yeah. How much time are you looking to commit, and how much time are you looking for somebody to commit to you in the relationship?
This is about her last boyfriend now, okay? We jumped ahead and we jumped past. We did the future. We did the past. Where do we need to live right now? You let me worry about the future. I got that covered. And I don't give a fuck about your past. Where do we need to live? You live here, baby girl. I just want to set down my boss hat and be a woman. In the present, I want to feel all the things. They giving the game away. Shit. They telling you everything. You ain't listening. No, that can't be it. That's cap. That's cap.
I hope this answers your question. Just talking on a daily basis, and building a partnership. And you mean like for the future?
Yeah, just like
how much
starting
time can
off-
I give?
Yeah, how much time can you?
Too many questions. He ain't listening. So she saw both those things, right? Let's see if she lets it go. Sometimes women are weird and they just let it all go because they really feeling a nigga. That's why we love them.
You give and how much
Sometimes the weird works in your favor. Sucking a dick sounds disgusting. It sounds disgusting. Some women love it. That's why we love them. They're weird. Would you want to get fucked? Would you really like it if a woman just like fucked the shit out of you? She just fucked you and then like smacked your ass and was like, good job, bro. No, I don't think I've ever pictured myself I mean, you pictured like riding and all that, but you don't want to slang no anaconda rod? That's a little suspicious.
time do you expect? Like, do you need somebody who is like good morning text, good night text, who's there with you all the time, or you know?
I got it. Okay. I like to give what I get.
When I text you while we started seeing each other, because now you drunk off the dick, I'm going to check up on you and let you know when the next time that we get together is. And I might say something that makes you smile if you're a good girl. I might do that. Or if you really need to talk to me, you know you can reach out. I'm always available. Matter of fact, I'm available right now to talk to. Deep, soulful, searching conversations. I got a dope-ass hotel that overlooks the city. Sounds like I need to go on a vacation. I'm talking about hotels a lot. Sometimes you're telling yourself something without telling yourself something.
And vice versa. So basically, I expect to speak with you every day. Let you know that I'm thinking about you.
What?
Plan a trip. Where are you from?
So you can give her the perfect little answers. You're all done.
You're a Celtics fan?
This nigga.
Knicks fan.
That's unfortunate.
I know. But no, with my work schedule, it allows me to. I work.
I know. Come on, man. This is another one. Sometimes you see it too late. When I was young, I would think that she's beautiful. Keep her talking as long as possible, because that's how she gonna choose up on you. That's what's getting her excited. Because yes, that timeline can work the fuck. I'll tell you what though, the timeline kind of works when you're in high school, kind of like early college. Like sometimes after that, like bitches just want to get banged out. But you know, that works on one of those professional, quote unquote, romantic dates. But even in college, the bitches that wanted it, they wasn't really looking for a nigga that was talking about the future and shit. Like, yo, you trying to get this or not, really? And so that nigga who's doing, yo, I'm just here to get it and do nothing else. You know, I'm sticking and moving. That guy gets rejected almost probably 75%. Right? You're probably just gonna get half just cause, right? They just not feeling you. But then there's gonna be a half that says I want something more than that. But then that's like 25%. What's wrong with that? That's like 2 to 3 out of 10, right? So it might be 2 to 3. You just take you fucking you better take this. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Oh man. See, I'm gonna get kicked off YouTube. That's why I can't get into all that.
For the county.
If you
So I
know,
work with traffic. I'm a traffic
you
engineer.
motherfucking know.
So I work on cameras on the road, underground cables, traffic devices, pretty much. So I drive around.
You lose a lot of points for describing your dumbass job. It sounds boring as shit.
My local city and highways.
Oh?
So I'm able to talk and communicate whenever I like.
Okay.
For sure. I'll be available.
This nigga's gonna talk in the year of our Lord 2025. This nigga is gonna he's gonna call on his job. He gonna have the little stand and the phone. He gonna put it on video. He gonna wave, "Good morning, Queen," and then he gonna be driving around with the cable. You know, people in the background like yelling at him, "Yo, man, get off the phone. Put the cable over here." All right. I gotta go for a little bit. Talk to you in an hour.
It would have been over here.
Okay, well, I'm from Oakland, California, and as far as like the time I expect, I know you're a busy woman.
Do you see kind of where we need something else? You see, like I kind of like the nigga from New York. I didn't know he had bad eye contact. I wasn't, but with the cap, you know, because we don't we just need like a solid wolf. We just need to, hey, I'll be here if you want to be here. You know what I mean? We just need a wolf. I don't need a Mr. Alpha. Like, not the best man in the room. Sometimes the wrong man in the room. You know what I mean? Just Mr. fucking wrong. We need something. We're bored. We're bored with this lineup of guys. We need excitement, so you know what this bitch need. We need a little bit of something.
Now I found out you have a daughter. I'm all like, hey, give me whatever time you have, you know, because I understand that, you know, you have priorities, you know, professional, and also, you know, you have a whole life you have to look after. So I get that. As far as my time goes, my day is pretty open, you know.
Okay, so see what just jumped. So see, remember we talked about a man who prioritizes her. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got other bitches, and now he's gonna talk to her. He's gonna see what's going on. He just, you know, I want to keep my job, and then you're right here. Love of my life. Will she go for that? Absolutely. I'm not going to say all things for all people. I'm saying, though, she actually wants to be here. That's what the goofball boys are picking up on. Yeah, get on your purpose, and then they come. No. In your life, she's here. And you are your greatest priority because you've got so many things you want to do right now just in your brain. Let alone life, right? I got brain, becoming the dopest motherfucker I can be in my mind, then life, then making this paper, all this other bullshit, improving myself, And then I got women and you. So we can't always answer the phone call. We are not doing Grand Morning Queen because I don't want to do that. I'm going to go on the run, get ready for work, plan out my day. Maybe I write out the plan for the day. Maybe I reflect on yesterday. People call that journaling. I would never journal. Write it down. Just write down what's going on with you, what you want to get done. Put it in the Rolodex. Get started on some things. Catch up on your little sports. Catch up on the news. Now we cracking it, getting at work. Come home. Deal with this thing. Play pool. Go do this. Go out to this place. Go have this fun. Go kick it with your niggas. Then I might get to this bitch around 9:30. That's what she wants. Believe it or not, she wants to have to work for something. Now, she's never going to say that. What's she gonna say on social? He got to be here for me. He got to do for me. He got to show me some things before I lift a finger. Oh, I can't stand that. That's got to go. She's showing out. That's what y'all don't miss on a lot of that. They're bullshitting, basically, because they're only telling half the story. And then it's a lot of them that just think showing out, because showing out, I call it show out media. Like the only people that's going to get real views, I sound bitter. the only people getting views is the motherfuckers who show out and do the most. Why do you think they love Trump? Because every day there's something new with this nigga. Want to run a parade down the fucking with tanks and shit. No one's ever done that. Now you want to have a little Tonka trunk show in front of the White House. Okay.
Run a set schedule. I have one daughter. Shout out to Iris.
One daughter.
And Zeta's at Prairie View A&M. She's 20. And so she's my only child. And she, she's good. She's a super responsible young adult. So it's not like, I have to look after her.
We need a man. I don't even want to finish this answer. You're boring, sir. I have allotable time for the woman who's worthy of my time.
It means
just say what you need to say in as little words as fucking possible. Aw, too bad. Okay. But you had perfect answers, though.
She is very aesthetically pleasing.
Okay, again, there's something else we need to stop doing. Stop doing the most. I want to look into the sunset up the water in your eyes. Look, you got some sexy motherfucking eyes, though. It's an interesting color. I don't quite get it, but it seems it's deep. I can tell your mind's turning behind there. I can tell that you got maybe you got a deep side. I don't know. You say you like the Celtics. I can only trust Celtics fans so far. So, but past that, you didn't give her nothing to behold, but you the perfect dad. Okay, great. Does she want to fuck a dude who's the perfect dad? Is that what she's fantasized about? Perfect dad.
I'm not gonna lie. She walked around the corner. I was like, wow. She's definitely someone I would definitely go after.
It's a little bit of game in there. Let's sneak that one in. You can give a little bit of a running account of your thoughts if you want a little spice up. Definitely, I would think in the bedroom. I would know that takes place, and that is the way to go. Yeah, I'm fucking loving this sexy ass. Take this shit. Yeah, you like that. Yeah, I like the way that them titties bounce. Yeah, cup them. Do it just like that. See, I can't be on the internet. I can't be on that first. No, cancel. Y'all niggas want submission in the wrong motherfucking place. Well, she didn't want to go to that one. Well, did she have a good reason? What was the reason? Maybe she wanted to go to something closer. You might say, that's 30 minutes out. Okay, cool. Well, meet you halfway. There's another dope bar. I had a backup plan to my plan. You coming or not? Because you're wasting my time and now I'm getting irritated. Now, that's a cooperative. Was she in a fucking classroom? Was she get to go to detention, Mr. Sassy Pants?
Thank you for hearing me out.
What? 0 stars! You lose 10 points for that. We are not thanking motherfuckers for passing up. Bitch, are you stupid? Get out of here. Go down there. See, I'm positive until then I hear no. Then we just gonna go right back to being normal. Now I don't give a fuck.
Up in his.
Thank you. California, I think, has a lot to do with it. Like, I don't know really.
That's a stupid fucking reason. We don't care. You're gonna get sassy. So this dude. So when you say it's California, where would you like to go? To the beach, or do you think I should take you to LA?
In regards to like, how do you view a relationship? I think you asked us like, how do we? What was the question that you asked us earlier? It was like
how do I see a good relationship is what you want to know?
yeah, you know what? Let me scratch that. How would you pour into a long distance relationship?
No. Look at her. Look at her. Come on, bro. Everybody's bored behind this shit. Here's a good rule of thumb. I think that'll really help. That'll really help. If you really don't talk like that, why are you talking like that now? Like, it's like we just jumped over to some kind of feminine world in our minds. Like, oh, well, with my black queen, I think most of the time I would just love on her and pour into her. And I want to lift her up spiritually. Do you know what I mean? You know, it's giving like I don't want to have like the ick, on a girl. I want to just love up on her. Come on, bro. Why do you think that women don't like the toxic masculinity? Which it is. A lot of it. I'm born with a lot of it too. But why do you think they don't like it? Because it's always some nigga trying to overcook the moment. It's just plain talk with vitriol behind it. Well, I just think that once you get older, you're not desirable. And to think any other way is stupid. Okay, let's keep it a band. Nobody would want to fuck a 60-year-old blonde, typically over a 30-year-old blonde. I don't have to say it like that. I could just say, I like women in all shapes and sizes. And I would like to see yours up close and personal so I can be the judge of whether or not it's the size. See, I might need you to just come up closer. Why don't you take a couple steps ahead? Because I want to. Okay, do you see? Because part of your little rap, your little mac sauce, does need to include some directions and typically bringing us closer together or any excuse to touch the goofy bitch. Give me a twirl. Let me see. Let me go ahead and see. Let me grab your hand, give you a little twirl. Come in here close. Let's do the dip. Then he dipped the bitch on the dance floor. Get the fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. Gotta do the dip.
Okay. So
I can support your weight. Forget about it. I'm strong enough to support you dipping back, and I'm smiling and having a great time, and I don't give a fuck what the world thinks of around us. It's mine. It's all over. It's all over now. It's just, when do I want to go home? And how do I want to get there? And what am I going to do when I get there? It is all fucking over. And it don't matter. You can pull the number and you can reach out in a day. You're going to be all right.
you're in Florida. I go to Florida all the time, so I don't necessarily see.
But once the physical touch barrier, once that barrier is broken though on the dance floor and she's feeling it and she wants to know more and she's smiling and going along, I mean, her body starts talking to her after that. You done had your hands all over that shit. Her body starts saying, okay, good. You're smart, logical, whatever. You turn off for a second. Mama need to get hers too.
Florida is like long distance in that way. But with that being said, I think I'm a person who really pays attention to the person that I'm with. Like I like to read my man. And so I would like to fill in whatever like gaps in whatever spaces that he needs. So if he's a person that needs a lot of time, then I need to figure out a way to give him a lot of time. And I think, if he's a person that's kind of hands off and can do his own thing, like I'm also okay with that. And
look at our net nodded. What is she saying? I'm flexible. Women are flexible. That's why we love them. God damn it, that's what you want. Stop saying submission. I want a woman who can come together on what we got going on and be flexible. That when the moment calls for her to take care of this, that she's got it handled. When it's time for her to just completely 110% relax, she gonna let me take care of her. Make her feel sexy, make her Come on, we should just do too much with this shit. But what do we? Well, the women are. Come on, she said, "Who's?" You know what she said in man terms? I'll man it up for you. She said, "It depends on who the man is and what he want." That's what the stupid bitch just told him. What's he gonna say in reply? Because he's dumb. What? Be positive. He has not. He does not know himself yet, and he does not know what he's capable of. There you go.
Yeah,
I can do it.
Yeah, just fill in, I guess.
I appreciate your answer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Any questions here?
He frowns a lot. See, this could price you out too. This kind of sassy. Like dudes don't be like frowning a lot when they talk. It's kind of sassy. I think he can price him. I think he'll be priced out next.
As our relationship goes, obviously we would start off kind of not that far apart because, like you said, you're in Boston, I'm in Cleveland. It's not that far.
Yeah.
If we were to come together, what would coming home to you be like? Because I know you seem very career orientated, and I just was wondering what that would look like.
This is tempting. I've done it. He's stealing. Let's go ahead and let this thing play. Come on. He's stealing a woman question. I've done this because it sounds like something she'd want to hear. People pleaser. That comes from childhood. That comes from being a more submissive behavior. You're not used to attacking life in control. This can even happen to supervisors and bosses and CEOs. Outside of that realm, submissive. They want to go with the flow. They don't have a direction. They're very vague about their vision. They don't like themselves, so they don't like their past. They don't envision their future. It's just kind of a mess. But he's got the eye tattoo. Like, I always get disappointed with like the face tattoo thing, because like you kind of expect a hard nigga. The tattoos will not save you.
Like, what does it look like every day? Like, how does everyday life look?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I want to point out too that if a woman answered that question, that it would sound so it would be vague and kind of stupid. Now she just asked a question on a woman question. So my point is, women say a lot of goofy stuff. That's why we love them.
Depends. So I'm doing a lot. I have a lot going on, but I also am very much in charge of my schedule and my time for the most part. I like to cook. I like home stuff.
Stop and see what she's doing. She's talking about herself very quickly. Sorry. I hate to keep on interrupting. She's talking about herself. And what she's also doing is she's saying, I don't know what you want, so I'm just going to make up what I think a man wants.
Very much also like to go out. But yeah, if it's on an everyday basis, like if we were to be living together, I think it would just, like I said, my daughter's young, so coming home would be, I'm probably cooking dinner. I just got some ducks and a chicken. So yeah, so right now I've just been taking care of them. I've been hanging with my daughter, making sure that my house is in order. I own my house. So just taking care of all that.
Not gonna lie, I would popped on the birds. I hate birds.
For the most part, unless we're going out, in which case I want to go out.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you guys. All right, it is time to pop a balloon.
Birds are nasty. We having that bird flu. I don't know what bird flu is, but it sounds like birds can get it. Nasty ass birds.
Okay.
Yeah, which cornball do you want?
Okay.
Bring that balloon back, sir. Go ahead.
Now I don't know.
All right. So why was your balloon unpopped?
She's beautiful. I love the curly hair. I love that she's career oriented. I liked a lot of the things that I heard from her. I'm a single dad. I do have a 10-year-old daughter. She lives with me full time. So I think we kind of could connect there. Could have.
When we're married and when we're in a long-term relationship of 2 years, that sounds wonderful. It sounds like it's going to be a great relationship. Brings a tear to my motherfucking eye. Right now, in the immediate, it bores me to tears now because it's fucking terrible and it's fucking stupid and no one gives a shit. Neither does she. Well, why'd she ask the question? I don't fucking know. I don't know women. I mean, I know them, but I don't know them. Who knows? Go ask a woman why.
But you popped my balloon, so.
We're just getting to know you. That's all we're trying to do is just like get a picture of your life.
Yeah.
And why did you end up popping his?
Yeah, why you pop his?
I really was just like, I'm gonna try something new. I lived in Florida. I love Florida. Like I said, I go out there a lot. I think everything that you said was pretty dope. I didn't know that you had a daughter. I wish I kind of knew that because that's cool.
Should I get my balloon back?
Oh, I mean, I don't know. The dudes, we reclaimed ourselves with that one. You know why I like it? You know why I like it? Even though it's a little needy, a little desperate, you know why I like it? Because that's the real nigga. There he is. There he is. There's the wolf. He was there the whole time. In every man lies a fucking wolf. And it's not that picture of the stoic warrior with shredded ass. It's the nigga that's like, hey, I go get it. What's in front of that? What's over there? I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna go get it. That's it. That's the core. That's the mechanism. Whatever that sounds like. Oh, what's that problem? What's that thing? Oh, they said I couldn't do it. Cool. Watch me go get it. I'm gonna take a photograph and send it to you on the motherfucking Instagram. After I done got it. Now get the fuck out of my way. Because you're boring me with your little haterist bullshit. Let me go get that. I can't be around you anymore. I need to go get that.
Somebody got to get popped.
This is true. This is true.
But yeah, so he has beautiful eyes. I like how he talks. He's very intentional. He makes great eye contact. Like, I don't have anything bad to say. It was just.
I'm done spending an obscene amount of money on.
You might be able to turn it in your favor just a little bit here by being more bold and trying that number out. Just go right here. I say, okay, cool. We'll go ahead and take this number. So you know, if it don't work out with my man, good luck to you, sir. No hating. You know, give me a shout. You could still go that regard, right? Because what am I talking about? Following up my thoughts and my words with action. It's got to come. They all have to come together.
Yeah.
I hear you. It's all good. I appreciate you for even considering.
Yeah.
Who knows what?
That's why he's priced out. That's why right there. I appreciate you for even considering. That means I'm Russell's number 2 from the date forward. That means anything I want, I won't have to work for it. That means he accepts any woman that's pretty for any fucking reason. That means even though he was talking that little goofy marriage shit, he really wanted to bang down the doors. He really wanted to prop me up against over the bed tonight and smack on them ass cheeks like bongos. But he didn't say none of that because he was scared. So now Russell got to go. That fucking fast. You just said one thing. I don't make the rules, nigga. I don't make the rules. Right there, you're all done.
All right, I'll have you join us up here. Come
Okay.
on. All right, so you'll stand on this side of me. Okay.
What is the style? I know it's a young boy thing, so I guess I'm not gonna hate him from that aspect. I just like what I don't. Never mind.
Final questions between the two of y'all before we determine if we got a match.
How do you feel about
it matches?
Oh, like men with kids.
Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? I think that negative mindset sometimes bleed into your face. It's a very distrustful mindset with the frowns. He's already counted himself out in his own question. Let's take away her and Arlette. They don't like him at all. Okay? And he just says, I don't think most women like men with kids. That's what happened here. I don't like the fact that most women cannot handle a good single, they just go on and on, a good single, hardworking, intelligent father with swag and style. These bitches they're just bitches. I didn't do anything that turned her off. That couldn't be possible. I'm perfect. I know exactly what women want, and it's all the boxes I just listed. Unless they kind of don't tell everything about what they want. Unless leadership was one of the priority things, confidence was right in there, honesty right in there, a great direction and vision, and a dope mother. That's possible. That she just left all that out. Why would you give strategically, I kind of get it. Let's just say you was looking for a nigga that acted like a boss and or whatever. We didn't just, could go for 30. Let's just leave it at that. I want to jump into the mind of a woman. And you told the internet that. Half of us going to be calling the bitch a hoe. The other half is going to say, I'm a boss, let's make it happen. She wants to not tell the whole story so that I show her my story. But that's not fair. I got to do the story, and I got to go up and do the talking thing, and I got to lead, and then I have to huff and puff during the sex. This tough. It's terrible. First of all, that's the job. You should either relish it and enjoy it or fuck off. Second of all, that's why you get the submission, dumbass. You like submission. You like all the shit you get when she does what you say and serves you and looks at you like a fucking king on earth. You think they just give that away? Well, they used to in the 1930s. But some of them hated that. So now you have to earn it. All they're saying, and this is all they're saying, earn my submission. That's all they're saying. And you say, well, I don't have to earn shit. You have to earn submission. And you have to earn leadership. And I'll tell you where it's true, the actual known fucking world. Why should a woman do for you what the world don't? That's what they were doing 100 years ago. Hey, listen, you can't have a job, you can't do anything, you can't vote, you can't drive, you don't have rights. And so listen, well, do you want to serve me? Okay, yeah. Whatever. Yeah, I'm a real man, I'm a real man. Let me tell a bunch of stories about how I'm a real man, and everybody will believe them. Let's do a cowboy movie. And I do love Westerns. Let's see, he rides alone, he doesn't say anything, and he gets to playfully slap her living with him in the 40s, and she still wants him, and then they fuck, and all he has to do is shoot the bad guys. Okay, cool. That was a moron telling you how to get women. That guy had to kill 8 people to get the best looking broad in town. No fuck game, but he had to just kill the Miller gang. It's ridiculous. I like them too, but that's also a fantasy. It's typically a white man's fantasy. But it is what it is. I watch them too. Now, what should he do with the stupid sassy look? See, she's just going to read the frown. And I think here's what our problem is that I know what's in my mind. I'm just asking her, man. I'm just asking her, does she want a woman with kids? Because some women don't. It's not a big deal. Okay, my mind is telling a different story, number one. My unconscious, my practiced subconscious mind is going to tell a story. Now, instead of that, she's going to use her woman goggles to see this, which connect to her woman brain, which is typically very feeling. Our brains are also very feeling, but we do set them aside sometimes for the straight logic. Or we use anger, one of our biggest emotions, to fuel the man behind him. But let's just go ahead and say, to make us all feel better, I don't like drawing a heart either. Let's just draw like a square. Yeah, so that's tough, that's rugged. That's man shit. I ain't drawing no bucket emotions. Pussy shit. Inside little bitty emotions. Just to fuck with them. But she's got the goggles on and she's fucking crazy, right? And so she's going, what's this frown mean? Why is he frowning? I think this means I'm insecure. I bet this means you don't like me. What if he's a red pill? What if he's this? What if he's that? I got more questions. We just go, look, I just frowned. What the fuck? He's got more questions, right? Let's see it. Let's see if I'm right. Let's see if I know what I'm talking about.
Because I have 3. They're all older. My oldest is 17. My daughter is 12. My other son's 14.
Why did she pause? What do you do? What do you do when you pause before saying something? Obviously, you're thinking of the right thing to say, but you're also questioning what is the right thing to say to this person.
I'm probably gonna have to pop on that. That's
Okay. And why was that a pop?
I want to.
We already. This is why. If you want to know why he's priced out, this is why. The nigga with the eye tattoo, the hardest nigga in the street, with the perfect tight jacket. I like the tattoo. They're pretty cool. But here's why he lost. You want to know why? Here it goes.
Thank you for that, because if you would have told me to jump today, I wouldn't have asked how high. I would have said, how long do you want me to stand up there? So thank you.
Okay. And why was that a pop?
It wasn't.
Oh, no. I think I know what that means, but I don't even want to know.
It wasn't that you have kids. I think it was just the age. I think your kids are getting older and kind of like out the house, and my daughter's still young. And so I don't want to like hold anybody else back, and I still am in like family mode a little bit. So I think that
Now he's going to do man goggles. We all wear them. Are they the better pair of goggles? I like to think so. I'm a man. Well, society. Okay, all right, bro. Okay, so he's got man goggles. They're pretty cool. They're studded out, stunning shades. You know, I put my, he got a little, no, we looking cool. And a lot of times they are blinders, right? We just see our own reflection 9 times out of 10 until we start looking at a bitch. Then we change up and try to leap into her mind. He's going to say, well, that's a stupid fucking answer. That's what he's saying in his mind. That's a stupid fucking answer. Yeah. Why is she giving him a dumbass fucking answer? To save him. To make him feel better about all the dumb bullshit she had to say. Can she actually go, yo, what red pill dudes watching, she actually can say, you started talking and I'm no longer attracted to you. With the red, she probably would get doxxed. She would get doxxed because of that answer. Oh, he was a good dude. He was a good dude. Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me right now? Are you fucking serious right now? This is the problem with all the bitches. Now we got niggas trying to sound like the white boys. That's a problem. Yeah, it's a get it. No. She's saving him from him. Russ, you're a busted ass loser. But you know what? Nice jacket. I'm gonna lie to protect your stupid fucking feelings. You fucking baby. There's real and present dangers everywhere for a woman. I went to the gym with somebody in my extended family who is older than 13, younger than 18. When I tell you these niggas was on her, and it was white boys and weirdos. And then at a pool, she told me another story. The nigga was 24. They're in danger all the fucking time from the weirdos. You want to know who fucked it up? Weird niggas and creepy niggas and dumbass niggas and violent niggas. You want to get mad at somebody? Be mad at them. They fucked it up for all of us. Now behind every bush is the boogeyman. Well, I'm listening to Red Pill. That'll solve it all. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. They grew up and adapted and all went to therapy. And we're going to go back to the 1930s with the nerd boys. That's a recipe for success.
Can I say something?
Sure.
That's all. None of my kids live with me. They all live with their mom, and I want a family. So that kind of hurt to hear a little bit because I do want a family.
Nah, tell them how you get at it in the street, my nigga. You got the eye tattoo. You one of the hardest niggas out. Same nigga probably be barking at me. Yo, boy, get that look off your face right now, bruh. I just want to tell you personally, I was looking for that too. Our answers are the same. Can I have my balloon back? No! She's bored. We need a man.
I actually want more kids because I was raised in a 2-parent household. My
No one
parents
cares.
were married until my mom passed away, and I don't have that, and it bothers me that I'm raising my kids the way that I do. So I am looking forward to having a family one day. So.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. You go ahead on back. Uh-oh. Oh.
Nigga's really putting in work. Dude, hang on. No, he started it. Anyways. Okay. This is embarrassing. Okay. And I don't like some of the stuff that I hear from some people, but I like a proud nigga. I fuck with a proud black man and a proud man. We ain't got to be right about everything. We can't come to eye on eye on it all, but can you be proud of yourself? What the fuck? Picture me huffing and puffing with the blue. Can I have a chance? Can I play? Baby, please give me one more chance. And he actually think this is gonna play. There's niggas in the comments, being like, yeah, my man had heart. No, he did not know he had already priced himself out 20 minutes ago. Or whatever, however many, like 3 minutes ago in real time.
Come on up here.
Oh my God. Okay.
All right.
Okay. It's 0-0. Fuck it. I'm in a charitable mood. I'm thinking positively. My nigga is back in there. Okay. You've been huffing and puffing on this balloon. You've been politicking. You've been trying to put in work to save yourself, like you was on Survivor or something like that. If he goes heavy, he wins. He wins the whole show. 30 points. He's gonna have to go.
So I'm glad you brought your own balloon. That ain't never happened before. Now, are you here for it?
I'm here for it, yeah. Okay. Yes, I am.
Spit that shit.
Me too. I'm here.
All
I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, well, this is the first time this happened.
But I do have one question though.
Okay, I'm excited. It's all you already know. It's gonna be terrible. But I'm team man on this one. We can do it. We can give it a gangster now. We done came back from the dead. We're gonna let the wolf come out and peek a little bit. Just go. I would just go. I wouldn't get filthy. You know what I mean? But you know what? I'm trying to do something tonight, and I'm trying to do it for a very long time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going. You know, we done found out that our future is very bright, and we gonna connect together like Legos. But check this out. Right now, you got no more excuses. I'm giving you the opportunity. Take this balloon. You pop it if you're not trying to be curious about what's about to go down between me and you tonight. I mean, I'm gonna go. If I'm doing all this huffing and puffing, I'm showing out now.
How's your co-parenting relationship with your daughter's dad?
Truthfully?
The truth.
It's not great. It's not great. I wish that it was better. I wish that things were different, you know? But I think in life, I'm really happy, and I hope he's happy. I think he's happy. He's present in her life, so I'm not gonna, you know, I can't knock him. He's present.
He's a good guy. I can honestly tell that. He's a well-meaning man. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. He's got nothing to offer for himself. He's probably been rejected a lot. He goes online, does what he can, knocks it down once or twice a year. Nothing wrong with that. He's a little lonely, and he could use a steady girlfriend. And he just saw one of the most amazing women he's seen in the past year. What part about that is wrong? I get it. There's nothing wrong with that. I would love to love you for the rest of your life. When I saw you, something jumped in my balls and jumped in my brain, and I said, God damn, I'm going all out. You have to salute the notion of it. There's a power there. There's a romantic power. The nigga is not quitting. That's not nothing. So in that spirit, because I found the positive and I worked hard for that one, I'm going to give him 5 points because I like the spirit of, you said you wanted him to go get it. Yeah, I mean, I said that. He's a go get it deep down. Here is the perfect question. Let's see if I can talk. The positive man. Okay. The positive man has something over the red pill that they do not understand, because this is pretty much what a man is. A man is a past, present, and future. We've talked about that before, and I'll do a bigger breakdown when I'm in a better mood. Not in a better mood, a more charitable mood. That's some deep stuff. Just think about it. You can go a lot of places with it. Anyway, I view my past positively, and I'm over the bullshit. I really am. I've looked into it. I've learned some skills, and I'm over the bullshit. I'm loving who I am right now. I'm positive about that motherfucker too. It ain't always good. It ain't always bad. It ain't always easy. But I would never want to rock as anything other than me. And I would never change places with anybody. And that's not cap. And that's not cap. They got all the money in the world and not a clue what to do with it. They got all the money in the world and not an inch of style. They got all the money in the world and they got some raggedy bitch with fake titties showing out doing the most on social media. What the one dude had a brought up girl and kissed another celebrity right in front of the nigga. Mr. $1 billion. But I'm positive about where I'm going. And here's what that future vision means. Because I'm going somewhere with this. I'm getting there. Trying to slow down a little bit more. He's a go get it type nigga. Okay? So we got some different roles. Okay? We kind of got different stages. Okay? We can try to simplify this. Because this is what we're really trying to get to. Okay? On the initial interaction, I'm a go-get-it type nigga. What am I looking for? A bitch who says yes to my leading her. I don't have to tell her she's doing that. She expects me to plan the date. She expects me to plan the fuck. Man, that follow shit was priced into that bitch at 2 years motherfucking old. You don't got to read the Bible behind it or go to South Africa to find it. Every bitch that ever walked between two motherfucking shoes and the bitches in crutches too want to follow a dope motherfucking man. Make me preach on you niggas. I'm getting so irritated. Yes, Russ, you can get this. What you want to do? Well, I know you're a woman and we need to meet and I want to find out some things too. I'm not giving out this dick to some poison pussy. I'm not giving it out to a bitch who ain't grateful to get it. Who ain't thirsty for it. Who ain't feeling the nigga. Okay, cool. I'm going to meet you at Soul. You're going to meet. I'm going to have you come to this place and I'll set it up. Okay, cool. I'm going to do that. Yes. Cool. We meet up. I'm going to go get it nigga again. Let me talk to you about some things. Let me put some things in your brain to hold. Let me figure out what makes you smile, what makes you laugh, what makes you feel sexy. Let's figure out where you're going. Let's figure out the kind of woman you are right now. What makes you light up? Let's hear some of the things that make you not perfect. Let's hear a couple things that you ain't gonna tell everybody. And I'm dope. And we're gonna laugh and have a great time. We might play a couple games. We might fuck around. We might dance. We're gonna have an adventure at this bitch. But after that, you know what's coming. I'm gonna try to get at that whole body and that whole mind. Yes, you can get it. That's the order right there. That's all we're looking for. I say all that to say this. He was a go-get-it nigga, but he don't know what to do when she give it to him. Because he's not trying to move towards that and show her nothing about that. It hadn't even really entered his mind. What's entered his mind is probably something like dinner wherever the fuck she want to go at. This bitch has a new mission. Do I want to go to dinner with a dude who's going to love me for a lifetime, who's already going to be stuck off me, and if he's whack and I don't want to date him, I got to put up with him some more, he's going to be all butthurt because he's already drunk in love with me. Do I feel him enough? Am I sexually attracted enough? Do I like his answers? Do I want to give him mature control? Because all she's going to do is get to this. None of this means sex. Sex came way down here. Now, I'll talk about that real quick because I'm having fun now. I'm in a better mood now. Thank you for listening if you stayed this long to my talking ass. This is all he gets. We think this meant sex. We jump from here to sex. That don't make no fucking sense. What about all the meeting and getting to know it and making me feel safe and desired and having a great time and going on an adventure? Now, fuck all that. With sex, time. That's not what I want. You're under my possession, submission, whatever that word is. Now it's time to fuck. You said yes to the phone number. It's time to fuck. Okay. In that case, when you was trying to do that, you took all this away and you basically went to here. You kind of skipped and went down to here. I think you instantly don't need to meet and feel safe. I make you feel instantly turned on, instantly safe, instantly desired. You're instantly intrigued. That's a dope motherfucker. Not everybody is at that level. But let's just go ahead and say you are. Now we get to the yes. Again, what do you do when she says, come get it? Come get this pussy. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, do you want to get dinner first? Again, you get the yes. Now we have to hit this meat. He not ready for that. That's why his answer's so fucking boring. He just wants the yes. This is all he cares about. This initial yes. This is all we care about in the red pill. Well, how do I get a woman to approach and I approach and she says yes? How do I get her to say yes? I want her to say yes because after she says yes, everything else happens. That's what Dad said. That's what Granddad said. All he did was ask her out and he took her to dinner and they've been married for 74 years. It's the real world, Jack. High school's out. High school is over. The 1930s are over. Now you got to be a go-get-it, nigga, and you got to put some real work in. It's just the way of the world now. I didn't say I like the rules. Would I like to go back to a woman just does things just because? No, because a lot of them was drinking and deleting themselves and they hated their lives. And I would always know that simmering underneath it all. I wanted to be a nurse, but now we're in whatever the fuck, New Bethlehem and shit. But a lot of motherfuckers, because they don't want to do no work, it's tough to put work in and the bitch say no, or I don't want to see you no more. Yeah. But again, the rest of the world works that way.
In our life, so that's cool.
If you go for a job, you might get rejected by 35 jobs. You stop looking for a job. You do cut videos about the negative red pill job market.
So no drama?
Oh my God, bro. This is the negative mind. Let's come full circle. We'll be done here pretty soon. After this guy gets done where I'm done. This is the negative mind. He won't let himself win. Arlette rescues you because you put in work. And it doesn't bolster you to put in more work. It doesn't bolster you to go and get even more aggressive. Your negative mind has you tightening up at the moment of truth. Arlette said, come back up. She said, come back up. You're back in. But you're still negative. And you still think you're going to fail. And so you do this stupid fucking bullshit. She ain't said shit. And you're doing this.
And he's present in our life, so that's cool.
So no drama?
I mean,
Well,
far as what?
As far as like a...
Remember I said she had more questions? She irritated now. She's irritated now. She may save him. I predict she saves him, but she's irritated. I'm with her. You got rescued a third fucking time. So I don't want a woman with trauma. This is a negative mindset. You ever seen this? I've done this. What is this about? I've won, and I know I'm going to lose. And I know she's not going to call because of my low self-esteem and failures with other people. I've already assumed she's too beautiful for me to handle. It was done before I said hello. Now I got what I wanted, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then there's a sexual nervousness under all of this. But we assume that she's been getting fucked by Anaconda Ron, which may or may not be true. They're often like not as true as you think it is. Most men are scared to approach beautiful women, and a lot of them, I mean, don't people get excited when they're fucking beautiful women? What happens? You blurt fast, or you get into that, you know, you're making love because you're trying to make love to her, or I'm sure there are guys that, you know, honestly, they just have no clue. They're just like stunned to be there, like they want to take a picture of the moment. Go ahead and take a picture while you're over there. Take a picture of the moment. like they won a championship, right? So that's going to be that sex, right? Oh, is that good for you? Yeah, okay, cool. Let's go over here. What do you think? Like that guy, right? Well, how come she went back to Chauncey one more time? Well, now you know.
A new man in your life?
Oh, no. Him and I, that's been done. Yeah.
The negative mind thinking about baby daddy. You already just need to win. Just go ahead and win. But the negative mind is you have over 60,000 thoughts a day. And I didn't. Let's see if I can Google my nigga ChatGPT. ChatGPT, he be trying to pump me up. He got cute though. ChatGPT started talking in Ebonics. I said, nigga, he said, no problem, my bro. I was like, yo, bro, just talk how you talk. And ChatGPT got it. How many conscious thoughts a day? Let's see, chat. Chat gonna say estimates 6,000 to blah 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 blah. Conscious thoughts. 5% of our thoughts are fully conscious. So if we have between 60,000 thoughts, they're conscious, or 6,000 they're conscious. 10% of that would be 600 conscious thoughts. Of the 600, how many of those are related to women and the outside world that are conscious thoughts, and how many of those are negative minded? What do you do with red pill? You inject more negative thoughts in your brain. I have negative thoughts. He has negative thoughts. Now I have ×2 negative thoughts. Oh, I had never thought about it negatively that way. Oh, you know what? I had never tripped off it that way. That's another good reason all modern women are whores. That's another reason to go overseas. You're fucking right, man. You're fucking right. Now I'm thinking away from the TV, away from social media. I'm dreaming in negative. I'm drowning in negative. That's just a start. But I mean, just can you give yourself a chance? Give your nuts a chance.
I hear you. I hear you.
No, thank you.
All right.
You good?
I'm cool. I'm good.
Okay. Well, let me ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for her?
Hell yeah.
And is it a yes for you for him?
Yeah.
We got a match!
Now, they're going to probably read this in the comments. Look at the comments of this show. I can guarantee you some people are like, yo, bro had heart and won. That's what I'm talking about. And the girls might even gas him up too. Oh my God, oh my God. And I'm not hating to be hating. I'm glad he won. I hope he hit. Great. Hope they get married. Fantastic. Why would I hate? They seem like a nice couple. Little light-skinned love. What's wrong with it? But I think she'll chew him up and spit him out. But did it really feel like the nigga won? What would you copy if the nigga won? Okay, yeah, he fought for his balloon, but then he demeaned himself to pump it back up. Like, and I think she popped his, right? So she popped it. A bitch popped it on national TV, and then I filled it back up. Like, she passed up on me with the pop, picked another nigga, and I pumped my shit up on some second place shit. I don't think I done that one. Done a lot of dumb shit. I don't think I done that. Like, is that the move you want to copy? When a bitch reject you, keep on trying? That's that TV bullshit. Right? And bitches feed into it too. Yeah, they do keep on trying a lot. Yeah, they like that. Why? Because Chauncey never calls. All the bad boys or whatever the quote unquote, whatever the fuck word, alphas. What a dumb word. Alpha. I'm an alpha, bro. But they're the ones that they wish that they would call them over and over. They don't want your punk ass to call. Well, I'll call you all the time. Oh, that would be so sweet. You can have my number. You fucking stalker. Oh my God, we're in love. Yeah, that's going to go bad. Yeah, that's why women only show the good sides. Because dude's wild. Dude, and it can go bad. And a lot of you little alpha warriors that have bitches, some of them, they hurt women. Physically. Some of them hurt them and attack them psychologically. A lot of those bad boys are bitches underneath. They just got a sad story. They covered it up with tats and, drinking and tough guy shit, But a lot of those cops, you ever seen them? They be beating their wives. They just covered it up, right? Then they came home. Behind closed doors, the nigga's a monster. Remember, she's going to be joining me behind closed doors. If you a nightmare and you hate your life, she's supposed to join that shit behind closed doors? It's like a time bomb waiting to go off. First time she says, she has fantasies about other men. First time she says, I don't think this marriage is going to go, it's not the way I thought it was. First time she starts screaming at you, like you just going to be cool and shit. She goes and stays with her mama over the weekend. You just going to be cool and shit. Or you going to jump on your little computer and get more red pill knowledge. I can't learn from a nigga that want to be stupid his whole life about women. Don't want to learn from him. Don't want to talk to him. Don't want to engage with him. What the fuck you going to teach me about? I don't want to learn basketball from a nigga who don't want to rock. Talking about the ball got to come to me. The hoop got to come to me. It don't work that way. The bitch got something that every nigga want and need. If you're not fucking, what are you doing? So don't sit there and run around like, they're the lucky ones. Okay, cool. If there was no bitches, would you feel that fucking lucky? I done went 2.5 hours again. God damn, man. Talking to this nigga. You see what I'm saying, too? I didn't mean to go on this long.
I'll take this mic. Y'all can go on up. Make some noise for them, guys.
At least he held out the arm and directed that. I could live with that. Take some points. Jesus Christ. But there you go. I don't need to talk too much. I tried to stay positive. I swear I did. I think mostly what's got me down is a lot of it was just shit on top of the potential of man. There are so many places in society, and given just from the black community, but probably in the white community, definitely as well. There's a dearth of men that really want to protect their community and serve for the greater good, not for this is my neighborhood. All the people can't get in my place. I'm special. But for like, you're a regular motherfucker. I'm not going to fuck with you. You're gay. I don't give a fuck. But it's just that there's a need for men. You're a woman. It doesn't bother me. I'm not pressed. I don't assume that you're a bitch. You're a black woman. I assume that you're cool. I don't assume that you're a whore or a terrible person. It's hard to watch. So many of these podcast bros over and over and over, the comedians and the failed rappers are just so angry about women. Man, it's 1 million people listening to that horse shit. I don't need to listen to a comedian who can't fuck. Then they just ask those stupid questions. Well, don't you think there's anything to the fact that society was better off with men in it? Don't you think, as much as people hate America, do you ever think this was a white civilization? Is it bad that we were successful? Like, bro, we see what you're fucking doing. Do you think that women are more godless than they were? Like, we know where you're headed. Come on. I can't take it. It's tough, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I didn't mean to talk this much. It's a lot of breakdown. I don't know what I was talking about for 2 hours. Jesus Christ. But the positive man, he would learn where the clitoris is, wouldn't he? He would learn where the clitoris is. He would learn toys. He would learn positions. He would learn better ways to make her come harder. He would learn how to look her in the eye. He would learn that there's a better version of me to give to someone, to give to my community. He would think in that fashion, no? He wouldn't get bitter about a woman rejecting him because it just doesn't fucking matter. You seem like a great person. If it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. I have every reason to believe that there's a bunch of women who will choose up on a dope nigga. It's not bitterness. It's not, oh, she missed out on a prize. It's just, hey, take care. You know what I mean? Even the women that did evil shit everyone, nobody cheated on me. I got lucky there. Well, I probably did get lucky. I wasn't always fucking. But I'd be too honest out here. But I don't have any bitterness towards. I really don't. Now that I think on it today, I really don't. I don't. I'm so grateful that they did it because it was deserved, right? I was acting like a bitch, but I get what they were doing. I get why they left. And then I get why I thought the way I did. It just was what it was. It's not nothing bad. Like, let's just I'm insecure. Let's say if I'm insecure. That's not bad, right? That's human. I mean, most of us are insecure until we're not. Like, that's not a bad thing. Like, why do I have to hate myself for that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to, not enjoy my life. If I have a dead-end job, I'll get a better one. I'm going to start actively looking because I think I'm worthy of that. What a noble aspiration to think that you're worthy of something. Does Red Pill even think that they're worthy? I know that they think that they're entitled, but does Red Pill say you are worthy of a great bitch if you make a couple tweaks and you really get working on your 10 purposes? I don't understand it. It's easy to fall into it, but it just Red Pill. I could just never. I don't even know if in my worst day I could have heard it. It's just like I don't want to talk to people and not getting hoes. I don't. I'm a very logical person, so I'm actually bad logical because I don't have a lot of emotions, and I'm not happy about that. It's not a good thing. I think we're all emotional. I think my emotions are not tied to. I have emotions, and I am emotional in that I feel my emotions. What's the word I would like to use? At a certain point, I just stopped caring, and that's not good to always just stop caring. Like, don't be like that. You know what I mean? like I don't. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like I was in a conversation on Threads, and I was going back and forth with a woman, and she had her point, and I saw what she was saying, and I had my point, and we were just kind of, it was playful around, fucking around, going back and forth. And then I was just like, I'm really bored of this. I don't even know why I started doing this. I didn't say that, but I was just like, I don't ever want to talk to this person ever again. And I really haven't. Like, I was just like she can win the argument. I'm like, I don't give a fuck at all. You know what I mean? That's not a good thing to not have that. You should care about things. And I do want humanity to win, absolutely. And I want democracy to win. I want black people to win. And, that's good. That's white people and Mexicans too. But it's our turn. It's our fucking turn. 500 years, it kind of is our turn. But yeah, I mean, even black people, we're positive. Can you imagine being a slave and being like, yo, the next generation will be all right. Man, it's hopeless. We should give up. Nah, let's just keep on going to see what it is. There's amazing strength. You know what I think? I'm going to get deep. I'm having fun, so I'm going to get deep. I think sometimes they hate the slaves because the people that could endure that are fucking incredible people. Like, that's our lineage. Like, you can be like I hate it too when they beat him down. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, no, just snap the chain and shoot him. Just go out like a G. Like everything, like just, hey, if you gotta die, you gotta die. I'm taking out Master. I'm gonna whomp his ass and relish I'm gonna relish all the 5 seconds I have. I'm gonna whomp his ass and talk shit. Yeah, I fucked your white pussy. I'm talking hella shit before they kill me. But that's in there. And I think that's in there for white people as conquerors too. There's a conqueror in there. I don't think it's a conqueror over the pussy per se or a woman per se. It's just like, I'm just gonna conquer the fuck out of life. And this goofy bitch is rocking with a nigga because she see I'm dope as fuck and she's not stupid. Like, bitch, you got eyes or what? What's going on with you? What's wrong with you? Like, I think that way. Like, I don't. And I love thinking that way. I love thinking positive. I just love it. It just feels great. Try it out for a while and just see how it feels. And don't do it like I'm a happy, wonderful angel. Just do it like, yo, man, I'm dope as shit. Like, just feel it for a little bit. You want to feel emotions? Feel that. It's good emotions. Pride, joy, peace, happiness. Happy in thine own self. I think that was in the Bible. I never get to hear that one quoted. Be happy in thine own self. I don't know if that was in the Bible or not. But yeah, be happy. All these Christians, they seem all fucking mad. Oh, you can't be trans. Like, I thought you guys were happy because you're all going to heaven. Where's the happy part? You can't do that either. Like, fuck off. I'm going to hell. Let me jerk off while I'm going there. You can't have that. I don't think the next one's fun. I can't believe I did 2.5. I really didn't mean that. I told myself that I was going to. 70% on spring. But I'll end it on this. Why do you assume women are happy? She's beautiful. It doesn't mean she's happy. Can I nerd pill that out? Yeah, you need my life, and I want to give my love to you and make you happy. No. Let's give her something to be a part of. Let's give her body a special, unique adventure. Let's give her mind a great companionship. Let's relieve a little stress out of her. Let's make her laugh. Let's make her feel safe and secure. Let's make her feel like, yo, I'm dope as fuck. Let's make her eager to hear what the fuck I got to say next. Let's do it that way. Let's give her that bitch real value. We would love a car. We would love a house. If we were women, we would love, a guy with a 25-inch dick. For a lot of them, it hurts. But that's what we think it is because we watch porn all the time. Porn and movies. Porn and action movies has informed a lot of masculinity, okay? Not a good combination. We're all regular men. We're all real men. We have failures. We have successes. We have dreams. All of us have nightmares. I don't give a fuck what do I cry at my nightmare? But no, you have a nightmare. Maybe you're drowning or you're falling. We all have it. We're all shitting between two shoes. As much as you want to anoint your guru, or not that I'm hating that. Let's take it away from there. Anoint your red pill, your person on YouTube. Kai Cenat, he must be amazing. He's just a regular dude behind Dole. Michael Jordan's a regular motherfucker when you take the rock out of his hand. Maybe his mental's far accelerated than mine, so there you go. Maybe his body is in better shape, but things he likes to do, he probably likes tacos. I like tacos. He likes to gamble. I'll go to the casino every once in a while. I don't like losing all that much money. He might have a drink. I have a drink every once in a while. He likes pussy. Hey, guess what? I can be like Mike. Traded in his wife for a younger model. I don't like it. I don't like what it says. I think she was pretty solid. I bet Juanita stuck with him. But I get it. I'm a man. I get it. It's kind of a waste of Michael Jordan. No, I mean, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm not just gonna waste dick. You imagine being the bitch that had to, you couldn't tell her that, bitch, I'm Michael fucking Jordan. Get out of here. I'm gonna leave you. Well, go where? I'm Michael fucking Jordan. But does he really see himself that way? You know, when the cameras is off, when the fans ain't around, when his homies ain't there. I don't know. You never really know what someone is like behind closed doors. Are you positive behind closed doors? Do you intend to win? Do you plan to win? Do you discipline yourself to win? Are you consistent enough to win? Because actions are really the currency that you're banking on. You back the currency. Your mental, your mind, your body, you back it. But then the actions is the actual motherfucking cash to spend on that shit. Your actions are always dedicated towards a bitch. You don't act on your own behalf. You won't trade on your own behalf. You won't do nothing on your own behalf. For a bitch, you sell yourself all. What you need? What you need? You need some dick? I got that. I got that. What you need? Some money? What you need? Fulfilled today? I got everything you want. Whatever you want. I'm like a woman's, one of those little vending machines. Whatever she's looking for, she's just gonna push the button. Be the fucking Disney World of that bitch. She want to go play with a vending machine, go on. There's vending machines everywhere. Disneyland is only in one motherfucking place, as far as I'm aware. You get that built up, you start enjoying that for yourself, you're going to want to invite other people. Man, come be a part of my dope life. This shit, hey, we having fun over here. You better get over here. My dope ass motherfucking self, my adventures, my actions, my words, how I look at life. You better just come over. You being weird. Like, it's a party over here, bitch. You gonna have fun as fuck. You gonna get fucked up. Shit, you just drinking and showing out and dancing. I know what you really need. You better come over to this. Come over here. Shit. And then what's the plan when you get it? You can be a go-get-it nigga, but then you get it. And what's working? What you gonna get your hands on? It's not all bad. It's not all bad. I gotta get the lights right. What you gonna get your hands on though? What you gonna do with your fingers? What you gonna do with that tongue? What you gonna nibble on? What you gonna get on? How you gonna get at it? I don't leave it there. I'll leave it. You know what I'm saying when I say that. How you gonna get at it? It's not all bad, right? And women are hard to deal with, but it ain't all bad. A lot of crazy, a lot of dumb shit, a lot of weird logic from their side of the world. But it has its moments. It has its moments. And it can't just be sex. Try to find something else besides that to pay off in the long run. When you actually get a relationship, but it's not just sex. I got to live with this crazy bitch. All right, that's all I got. It's your boy, the DR. Thank you for listening. Thank you for trying to be the best. And that's kind of, I hate when people say that, the best version of yourself. Let's put my spin on it. Best version of yourself. I would say exceeding what other people would do with your body and your mind. Like, they gave you your body. Like, I hate to say, let's just say it like this. What if, like, they gave you your shit because you were the incredible motherfucker to have? Like, it was like one of those little movies. And they're like, I'm going to put you in this regular person suit because you about to do some crazy dope shit. You wouldn't be like, well, does it mean I get a lot of pussy? Be like, oh shit, for real? Oh yeah, it's gonna pay off though. Keep at it, cause like you're gonna be insane. All right, cool. That's what's up. Appreciate you. That's what you say. You say appreciate you. You say appreciation to God or appreciation. You lend you versus your parents. You say, hey, thank you for having me. It's been great. It's been fucked up at times, but hey, I'm all right. I'm here. It's gonna be greater next year. It's gonna be better next month. Shit, might be better tomorrow. Shit. Can't wait to see tomorrow. All positive about the future. And then when you get tomorrow, you get it, what you gonna do with it? Mr. Your Welcome is here.